Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing ground!
We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
Hey! I hate drugs. You hate drugs? Yes, sir. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I grew up in Washington my whole life, both in Eastern Washington and Western Washington. I love the diversity of the scenery around here. We have Mount Rainier, we have lots of rivers, lakes. There's a lot of hunting and fishing opportunities. I've been a cop for over 12 years here. Definitely a high pace, high speed job, and I love that. So right now, I just got notified by a deputy. We have a freshly reported stolen orange Chevy Avalanche. That looks like it's going to be it right there. Looks like it's going to be failing to yield. There's another unit behind it right now, so I'm getting in behind him. 473 Unit 2, we'll call it. Getting on to 512 going eastbound. Key check, see if Smokey's up, see if we have K9 that can start drifting, get anyone ahead with sticks. So he's taking off. He's up to like 80 miles an hour right now in the left lane. He's starting to go to the right lane. Looks like he might be taking Canyon Road. Yes, he's taking Canyon. We'll let you know which direction. Looks like maybe going to go southbound. And just ran a red. He's going to be going northbound Canyon. It looks like a white male driver. He's wearing a white t-shirt, shorter hair. Hit him. Okay, and he's already going back westbound now, so he turned back onto westbound 512. We're headed back the way we came. 444, are you able to pit right now, or you want me to move into primary?
Why don't you go ahead and take primary?
For the most part, traffic's moving out of the way. He's just pretty much right at 100 miles an hour. Get up alongside him here, see if I can get him to stop. Yep, definitely going to be a white male. He's wearing a white t-shirt for sure.
Slow down here, going up 70 miles an hour. He tried to
He just faked us, trying to get us to exit. If we can get him down around 40, we'll try a pit.
Yeah, number 3, can you let me over?
Hold on, I'm gonna pit. No, he didn't let me.
Up on Pack Ave. We're going west towards Pack Ave. Rushing 150, approaching Pack Ave. Traffic light. He's going through the car parking lot. Coming back out on the Pack Ave. We just passed the precinct. We're coming up to 149th here in a second.
Oh, he's gonna lose a tire doing that.
He went through 138. Looked like he might have hit his tire on the median. We're slowing down a little bit, down to 80. Still southbound. He's
locking up the brakes. We're gonna be going westbound 161st. I think he blew a tire or something sparking.
Tried to hit a deputy, ran him off the road. We're still going west.
He's gonna blow. Yep, just blew a stop sign here.
Stop sign. No traffic.
He's probably gonna foot bail.
And we're going north on Yakima.
He's gonna foot bail.
He's stopping.
He's foot bailing. He's foot bailing.
Get on the ground! Give me a chase! Yeah!
Ow!
Hands behind your back, right now!
Okay.
Hands behind your back!
Okay, they're down.
Hands behind your back, now, come on!
They're down.
Behind your back, catching up!
Baby!
Relax.
Baby! Why? Why'd you do this to me, baby? No. Don't do me.
Good boy, buddy.
Why'd you do this
Watch
to me?
yourself, guys. Sit on your back.
I'm trying.
Good boy, bud.
Good boy, buddy.
For some there, you can cancel beeper. I got one detained.
Good boy, bud.
Yeah, man, so tell me what you saw. I know we were looking for an Avalanche.
I had my recruit with me, and he was telling me he saw an orange Chevy Avalanche driving down the Ave, and he said that he had actually just seen that it was posted that it had just been stolen, like within the last 5 minutes.
Nice, good catch.
Within the area. So he said he saw it, so I flipped around, went and looked for it, didn't quite see it, and so flipped around again, and then it was right there in front of us, coming and oncoming.
I saw you flip a U-turn, and I was like, man, I think he's onto something.
Yeah, flipped on it, saw it was the right plate.
Hit like 100 on 512. And
we hit 100 many times, yeah.
Seems like he was trying to get back to his place here, because
he kept making U-turns.
Blocked that pit, though, at that one point.
Well, he almost ran that other deputy, but he ran him off the road. So, yeah, almost hit a couple other cars.
So, can you tell me, like, what was going through your head?
Can I ask what I'm being charged with?
Yeah, so right now you just have a couple warrants and then eluding. The truck, that was listed as stolen. It hadn't been entered yet. She's kind of going back and forth. She didn't like that you took it.
So, she said she was going to call the police because she didn't take me to the methadone clinic earlier, and we got to an argument about it. And so I was angry, and I took her truck, just because
Okay, so more of like a dispute type thing. Not like I'm going to take it and sell it or get rid of it.
No.
Okay, and you were going to bring it back.
I did.
Okay, warrants obviously have got to be taken care of. But as far as the motor vehicle theft, your story is matching her story, so that one's going to go away. You're going to get taken down to the hospital day, and they'll check you out, make sure that you get any treatment you might need. I appreciate you being cooperative.
Sure.
Been on the job approximately 12 years. This is a beautiful island. Community loves us here. I love this community. Can't imagine doing a different job. I feel like I was born for this, after my time in the Marine Corps, which really got me ready for it. Right now, we're about to head to a DV call at a possible domestic violence, at a restaurant. Guy going crazy, throwing stuff around, it sounds like. There we go, flag down. 7-4, he's back on scene. Louisa and Duval. White male, blue shirt, swim trunks, blue hat, and sunglasses, beard. Come with me. Have a seat.
I'm not going to sit down.
You're going to sit down when I give you a lawful order so you don't end up getting arrested for something foolish.
I'm not being arrested for anything.
You can be if you don't listen to a lawful order.
The deal is that my girlfriend was having some type of meeting. And I don't know what the situation is with that, because she's Russian and I don't speak Russian. And some woman inside there told me I couldn't speak the way I wanted to speak. And I got offended.
Okay.
And I did swipe stuff off a table. And I'm willing to pay for that offense if I offended, if that's an offense.
Okay.
But I'm not willing. I don't want to be against the rules.
Okay.
I will pay for whatever I did in there. I was offended by my girlfriend and whatever she had to say, because she's Russian and this is American, and there's some Ukrainian-Russian war type of deal.
Okay. Well, I'm not here for none of that part.
No,
Do you have your ID?
It's inside.
That's fine. Do you mind
inside there.
providing this officer right here with your information?
Yes.
He didn't want to listen to
Yes,
a
sir.
basic command to have a seat at first, but I think we got it hashed out.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna have a seat now. I'm not sitting down for you. Oh, you are gonna sit down.
Like I explained earlier, we don't want to make it worse than this.
Nobody. You can take me down if you want to take me down. I'm not sitting down for nobody.
We're conducting a lawful investigation. I'll ask you one more time.
Okay. Okay.
See how easy this goes.
Yep. Yeah, that goes easy.
Now you're gonna sit down anyways. Now you're gonna sit in the back of a patrol car.
Down, but you can.
Well, you're gonna sit in a patrol car.
That's fine.
All right, walk over this way.
Where's the patrol car?
Hi.
Hello, what happened?
So basically, they had come in earlier for breakfast, and everything was normal. And then they came in back maybe about 20 minutes ago. They asked if they could do a Zoom call, and we said that was fine. I sat up there. Then they ordered a coffee. He asked if he could order a screwdriver. We don't have hard liquor. We told him, sorry, we don't have hard liquor.
No problem.
And also, we could tell he was heavily intoxicated.
Yeah.
So we said, listen, we're going to call it. We're not going to serve you any alcohol.
Okay.
More than welcome to get anything else. He said, this is a joke. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to get involved.
Yeah, just don't want to serve alcohol. That's fine.
Then my husband brought the coffee over, and he's like, get that the out of my face. And he's like, this place. And I was like, sir, I was like, listen, it's my place of business. I was like, you can't be talking like that. Like, you can pay for the coffee and you can leave. And he's like, what the f-? And he gets up and like flips me off in front of everybody. Then he proceeds to come up here and he knocks the entire thing over.
That whole stand?
The whole stand, and breaks some of the stuff on top. And we were like, listen, we just want you to pay for the coffee at the end of the day. Like,
That's it.
At the end of the day, like, we're not trying to get someone seriously in trouble. It's just like, don't cause a domestic disturbance or threaten us in our restaurant, and don't not pay for the coffee.
Okay. Yeah. All right. No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your patience. I'm glad nobody got hurt. Hey, Officer Betts. So I spoke with the management. Right now, they're pretty cool with not pressing charges. All they really want to do is give him a trespass warning, make sure he gets home safely. They said he's intoxicated. They understand. And they think he learned his lesson by his interaction with us.
You guys good with cutting me loose?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Maybe let him go back home with the girlfriend.
Yeah.
And,
we all make mistakes.
Emilio. Yes, sir. Well, first off, your girlfriend gave me your information, so we were able to identify you.
Yes, sir.
Listen, when law enforcement is doing a criminal investigation and they're telling you to have a seat, whether it's comfortable to sit on the curb or not, we can detain you. That's an easier way. Hear me out. It's an easier way than getting the handcuffs on. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that. But I won't ever sit on the curb for anybody.
I understand that. But, but you got to do that for us, or this happens, and then we'll detain you this way.
I will go to jail right now.
I don't want you to go to jail.
Send me to jail, but I'm not a servant to anybody.
Okay. Well, I'm not looking to you be a servant.
Yeah, that's not.
All right, come on out of the car. We're getting ready to cut you loose. But
I own a business and I pay my taxes.
All right, Emilio, step out of the car. I'm trying to cut you loose, but I just want you to not have to this situation when you're intoxicated next time. So when we ask you to do something, when you're legally detained, that means have a seat. And if you don't want to sit on the curb, say, hey, can I sit in the car? We would oblige that. But by being defiant leads to handcuffs. So step out for me real quick.
Understood.
All right, step out for me.
I do understand you.
Where you on vacation from, man?
From Seattle.
You like it so far?
I love it. I love
Key West. Safe place.
This is a beautiful place.
All right, face away from me.
Hold on.
You want to put that on top of your head?
There you go, sir.
We'll take this other one. There you go.
How long are you in town for, buddy?
A week.
A week?
Yes, sir.
When'd you get here? You can put your hands down.
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, man, I love you guys, and I didn't mean to disrespect this place, but that blonde right there was like telling me I couldn't speak. I'm willing to pay for what the damages I do.
They don't even want that right now. They just
to anybody.
Yeah, you just don't return back to the property, because if you do, you could be subject to arrest.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to have that issue. I want you to have a great vacation.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
man?
Yes, sir.
Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, God bless.
Appreciate you guys.
Let's get out of the road so you don't get hit by a car.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
We're trying to cut this guy loose, and he's still talking it.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. But fair enough.
I don't either.
Let his girlfriend deal with them. We'll go sleep it off.
Hopefully they don't get in any trouble.
All right, guys. Until the next one.
When I was in 9th grade, I took a test saying that I tested out perfect to be a cop, and never really thought much of it, and decided to apply to Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Everything's going as planned, as I was hoping so. And best part about my job is I get something new every day. One of my partners just came across a stolen vehicle in this parking lot up here, so we're gonna go and check it out. Records already confirmed that it's stolen, and we're gonna go and make contact with the driver. Open up the car. Hi, I'm Deputy Thompson, Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Do you have your ID?
No, I don't.
Okay, I need you to step out of the vehicle right now.
Okay.
Okay? Open up the door. Step out of the vehicle.
Can I put my t-shirt on?
Yeah, put your shirt on. Where's your t-shirt? Okay. Whose truck is this?
My stepdad's.
Your stepdad's? Okay. All right, go ahead and step on out. Put the vape down. Okay. Okay, so right now you're being detained, okay? Not under arrest, we're just detaining you. This vehicle is coming back as stolen.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, do you know anything about that?
Yeah. I borrowed the truck.
All right, where is your identification?
My mom has it.
Your mom has it?
Yes.
One detained. Okay. What's your name?
Alicia.
All right, partner, you want to go ahead and run that for me? Here, I'll just give that one to you. Sorry about my handwriting.
There you go.
Okay, so who owns the vehicle?
My stepdad is buying it from his company, Truck Coaster.
Okay.
It's their truck, so.
Okay, and what's your stepdad's name?
Shane?
S-H-A-N-E?
Yeah.
So why is this vehicle coming back stolen?
I had borrowed it without asking, but I'm out of gas, and so kind of couldn't move. And my phone doesn't work.
Okay, how long ago did you borrow it?
I want to say it's been 2 or 3 days.
About 2 or 3 days? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you currently living out of the truck?
No.
Okay. Do you live with your stepdad?
I stay at my mom's occasionally.
Stay at your mom's occasionally. When was the last time you were at your mom's?
The answer the truck.
Do you have any warrants or anything like that I need to be aware of?
I'm not sure if I do or not. I think there was one, but I was told that the thing he was dealing with got dropped. So I don't know if there is or not.
Okay.
Because if it got
Where was it out of? Do you know?
Pierce County.
Pierce County. Do you know what it was for?
Yeah, it was possession of stolen vehicle that I didn't know was stolen.
So same thing we're contacting you about today, right?
Well, no, a lot different. Because this is family, and I know that I got from an ex.
Stolen vehicle is a stolen vehicle. Your parents reported this vehicle as stolen. That's why we came across and are talking to you today. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and place you in the back of my partner's car over here for, you're under arrest for possession of a stolen vehicle.
If we end up talking to my parents, do I still end up going to jail?
Yes.
If they say no?
Yes, they have reported the vehicle as stolen.
But if they say like that, since they've talked to, if they talk to you guys and, is there a way that I don't?
No, because you're in possession of a stolen vehicle, which is a crime. It doesn't matter whether or not they want to press charges or anything like that. They've contacted you. They've reached out to you over the last 3 days. You just told me that, and have asked you to return the vehicle, and you have not returned the vehicle. And whenever we come across you here at the gas station like this, and you tell me that your parents have reached out to you to return the vehicle, and you haven't done so, you're still in possession of a stolen vehicle. Okay? All right, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I just wanted to call my mom so I can tell her story.
Okay. Well, we might be able to facilitate that for you, okay? All right. All right, partner, what do we got going on over here?
Looks like for our subject here, we do have a confirmed felony warrant out of Pierce County for, again, another possession of stolen vehicle.
All right, Alicia, so got some bad news for you, okay? You are going to jail today for possession of a stolen vehicle today, and you do have a warrant for possession of a stolen vehicle. So you've got a history of this. What's going on?
The first one, I got the car from an ex.
Okay.
And I should have known better because he's stupid.
But what about today? How do you think your parents are going to feel about this?
Well, the thing is, I was trying to bring it back last night, but when I came to about 200, they told me I had 3 miles, and there was no way I was going to make it all the way to Ording in 3 miles.
Sure. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a parent too, and if I were to catch my daughters doing the same thing that you were, I'd want my kids to be able to go to jail too, so that they could learn a lesson. Do you understand that?
I mentioned
because you have a history of this.
Well, I don't have a history of it. I don't.
You do though. You're going to jail for a warrant on the same thing.
But I don't.
That's a pattern.
I think part of the reason they did it stolen is so that they could, if anything were to happen, they're covered on that end. I need help.
What do you need help with?
Like mental health help.
Do you take any drugs at all?
I'm an addict, yeah.
Yeah? What do you typically take?
I'm a fentanyl user.
What is that?
I'm a fentanyl user.
Fentanyl user? Have you taken fentanyl at all today?
Earlier.
When?
Earlier.
Is there anything out of the truck that belongs to you that you want me to get for you?
I don't think so.
No? Once you get down to the jail, they'll be able to give you your phone call for you to call your mom, okay? Hopefully you can turn it around, okay, Alicia?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Getting 2514 10 transmit on tag 2. 10-847, cancel to 4360. Okay, we'll still send a code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop to the ground!
We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Growing up as a little kid, I knew I always wanted to be a cop. It wasn't until I went to college where that idea really solidified. One of my first ride-alongs, they got a bit of an adrenaline hit and I was hooked after that. Every day I get to go to work. It's a great time and I really enjoy being out here. I don't need the beeper yet, but I'm trying to catch him to a reckless. It's going to be southbound Pack Ave approaching 159th. Silver Hyundai sedan of some sort. So right now we're just following this car here. He's driving pretty reckless, so we're going to try to stop it. Looks like it's failing to yield. Original reason for the stop was reckless driving. Notify supervisor I'll be in pursuit. Roadway conditions are bare and dry. There's no traffic on the roadway this time. We're eastbound 160th. I just blew the stop sign at 22nd Ave and Military. Still eastbound. Approaching 176 here. I'll let you know what he does. And we're going to be heading eastbound on 176. Speeds are at 41. No traffic. If I could get another car with me, I'll go for the pit, but I'm by myself right now. Continuing eastbound 176th Street, approaching 38th Ave. There's no traffic. Speeds are at 72. 470, we're now approaching 176th Street East. I'll let you know if we go west or east here. It's going to be almost coming to a stop in the intersection. Continuing straight here. Might be looking for a foot bail. Build. It looks like it's going to be a white male passenger wearing all black.
Stay right there, don't move!
Get on the ground!
I got eyes over here!
Driver, step out slowly while facing away from us. Walk backwards slowly. Keep walking backwards. Get on your knees. Bring your hands back here. All right, over here. How old are you, man? 13? Give me a break.
Do not reach for your pants or anything. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, stay in that position. Do not move. Do you understand?
Yep.
Or you will be shot.
Do you have a light? Yeah, it's clear right now, but it's probably just a fresh stolen, so.
Crazy. Stop, Hyundai and Kia boys got the message. Crazy.
How old are you, man?
I'm 16 years old.
Stand up.
Let's walk back.
The kid I have is 13 for sure. You should see him. So looking inside the car here, looks like the ignition is completely damaged and punched here. There's a screwdriver in the center console. It's typically what people are using to pry the ignition and steal these cars. You can see here the window's broken, which is how they got in the car. There's all sorts of glass in it and whatnot.
Yeah, there's glass all over.
Overall, it ended up great. It doesn't look like the car's damaged. And usually these things end up in pretty bad wrecks.
Yeah, so, I mean, a pursuit that ends this way, where they basically just park the car at the end of a gravel road, pretty ideal.
Yeah, they almost never go this way, man.
Registered owner will be able to drive it home tomorrow.
Yeah, turned out pretty good. Are you mom?
Yeah.
All right, mind if I just talk to you right back over here real quick?
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so just to kind of give you the 411 tonight, right? So your son was a passenger in a car tonight that decided to take off from the police. Okay, a pursuit was initiated. It looks like the car's stolen, okay?
Okay, I'm just trying to wrap my head around how he got here to this point.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so he's out riding around with someone basically, and they're doing this tonight. So would you like to go talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll go over here and talk to him real quick.
What's the story this time? Who's the kid? Who'd you leave with? Did someone pick you up? Kaden, did someone pick you up?
No.
So you took off and went and stole a car?
No.
Listen, you're gonna end up going to juvie. What is going on?
I don't know.
Who are you with?
It's my friend.
What friend?
I don't know.
What's his name? Kaden, what are you trying to do? What is going on? And you have a freaking ski mask on. So did you know that it was stolen? Well, we can't do I don't know all night, but the police can. So you want to just go with them? So we're not gonna have talk or what? You're done talking?
I'm trying to call him.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Hi, Mom. I appreciate you. Let me just shut the door, okay? We can just go over here and have a conversation. So unfortunately, right, it sucks and it's terrible, but the best outcome tonight was that, hey, he wasn't hurt and he didn't hurt anybody else. Right? That's like the most important thing. Okay? So, because a lot of times they don't end this way, unfortunately.
True.
But yeah, we're going to be booking him into Raymond Hall tonight. So it is going to be because, of course, he's part of possession of stolen motor vehicle. Okay? So he was wearing gloves, right? And then the window was broken, and there's also tools that were next to him. That's all consistent with people that steal cars. Okay? So just letting you know, right, as a parent, because I'm sure you want to know. I can only imagine, yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me try to talk to him.
Yeah, 100%. If that was my kid, I'd definitely want to.
I've always wanted to be a cop. I've always wanted to help people, and I believe if you could help somebody on their worst day, that's the best thing you could do as a human. So I'm just trying to be the best me and help everybody I can. I love traffic. Everybody hates doing DUIs and big TC investigations, traffic collision investigations. I love it.
Data 13, Charlie 13, I copy almost 97.
We're about to go on scene right now to a robbery in progress.
Subject is still to the front. He does have a couple of items, possibly. This would be the product he was looking to steal.
Get on the ground. Who attacked you?
They're doing it inside the store.
Okay, put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Bro, watch when you see the camera, bro. When you see the camera, bro, watch. He pepper sprayed me for no reason.
Okay.
I didn't even steal nothing. They took all the parts off of it today. When I fell
Are you okay
asleep.
here? I'm gonna go figure out something on there.
Yeah.
Can you guys give me some water for my eyes?
Yeah, we're gonna get you some water.
David 13, we have 1 to 10.
Yeah. I'm a pipe.
He tried to hit you with that?
Oh, he tried to hit me with all that. He threw that at me, dude.
What's going on?
He just came in here.
I can taste the pepper spray.
Yeah, bro, I got it all in my face too, bro.
Okay. Okay, what happened? What's the story?
He came in here, man. He came in here, he put his bike. I was standing right here, and he threw that racket at me.
He threw this at you?
Yeah, he threw that at me.
Let's talk somewhere else, so we're not coughing. He threw that at you too?
Yeah, man, it's over there. I threw it over there. So I got pepper spray on my eye too, bro.
Okay, from your own pepper spray?
Huh?
Does he have pepper spray too?
I'm not sure, but we were low-key. I don't even know if it was his or mine, bro.
So he parks his bike?
Yeah, he parks his bike, normal. I try to tell him, hey, sir, because he had a backpack. Oh, there you go. He had his backpack on. I was like, hey, sir, can you remove your backpack if you're going to be in this business? We get robbed, we get thieved, And he started just grabbing everything, bro. He started grabbing some stuff. He tried to yank the flashlights, but there
was he like putting it in his pockets or anything?
Yeah, like he was just trying to walk out with it, bro. And I was like, hey, bro, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And he decided to square up on me, bro. He wanted to square up on me, and low-key, I got scared, man.
And when you say square up, you mean like he put his hands up like a fight?
He put his hands up, fighting figure, and he threw that at me, bro.
Okay.
And I told him, hey, when he threw that at me, bro, I squared up too, because I was going to defend myself. I feared for my life,
Yeah.
He punched me like this, and then I pushed him out, and I was trying to push him out the door, and he just tried to keep coming in, and that's when I closed the doors like that, bro.
Yeah.
And honestly, it happened really fast, bro. But I wasn't the aggressor on this. I was just being defensive,
Do you need an ambulance?
Oh no, man, I'm good, man. I've been pepper sprayed before. I've been stabbed. I'm good, bro. Well, honestly, I fear for my life, man, because he kept reaching for his pockets.
Did he say anything when he was doing it?
Bro, he said he was gonna me up, man. It just happened right now.
Do you want to press charges?
Honestly, bro, I don't. Honestly, I just don't want him here, bro. I don't want him here at the store.
Well, we're talking about 2 felonies right now.
If you want to talk with the AutoZone people, because that's above me, bro.
No, the robbery is the business. The assault and weapon is you.
Can I take a minute to cool down?
Yeah, you can take a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to like be out of anger and make a decision. You know, I want to calm down.
Let me see your arms. Could you say you threw out your arms?
Yeah, he honestly he socked me in my vest, bro. That's where I felt the most impact.
Redness here. Cut, abrasion here. And you said no to ambulance, right?
No, I'm good with ambulance, bro. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. Serious injury.
Okay. And then we came here right after that.
You guys came quick, man. I really appreciate you for that, bro. Because yeah, man.
Thanks for making it spicy in here.
I'll spice up too.
Yeah. So we have our suspect detained, but he was pepper sprayed during a fight with a security guard. Okay. Might have some abrasions on his body too. You guys just mind clearing him up if he needs it? Check Absolutely. Yeah, we'll take a look at him. Cool. Sorry. Hey, brother, I have the fire and paramedics here to talk to you, okay?
Okay, little boy.
Sir, how you doing?
He started pepper spraying me for no reason.
Pepper sprayed you, okay?
I asked him like 5 times, why are you pepper spraying me? Why are you pepper spraying me? Why are you pepper spraying me?
Are you having any pain anywhere?
I mean, the burning is going away now, though.
Burning's going away in your eyes. See if we can get you a couple cold water bottles. Rinse your eyes out. Alrighty.
I'm going to jail for this.
Right now you are, yes.
For what, though?
I'll explain all the charges to you in a sec. Okay? Let's just let these guys do their job.
You want to sit here and charge me, bro?
What's up, guys?
Are you serious?
No, it sounds like you're pepper sprayed by security. Let's let these guys help you. Vital signs, rinse his eyes out. I'm gonna go from there.
What's wrong, bro?
There you go. You're good if we stand him up real fast. Yeah, that's fine. He's right here. Alrighty. You're not gonna be violent towards me, right?
Why would I do such a thing like that for, sir?
I appreciate that.
Even though you're making a wrong decision by trying to charge me for something that I didn't do.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Bro, you're not doing your job.
Let these guys help you. The best thing you do is turn your head to the side. And just right over the top. Nice and cold water. Tastes good? Might burn your throat if you put that pepper spray in there too. All right, let's do the other side. Ready? Don't spit it.
Why is he not getting charged for it? When I sat there like, with my hands down to the side, I said, why are you pepper spraying me? Why are you pepper spraying me?
So if he did all that and it's all uncalled for, I'm going to document it just as it is, okay? So if that's the case, then that's the case, man, and we'll change
but then what do I have to go to jail for, bro? What I'm saying.
Do you guys need him sitting out anymore? I'm just going to wipe his face for him. Okay.
The whole entire Mexican community been with me the whole entire time, bro.
Right, hold on.
For like 10 years.
Hey, listen. I'm going to wipe you up.
Trying to steal some open source project money from me, bro.
I'm sorry that's happening. All right, there you go.
Trying to steal my from me.
Okay. All right, you're good to put.
And they up my bike, bro. You guys they said I had AIDS, bro, when I didn't have.
Take a seat.
And I took 4 tests.
I'm gonna tell you one more time. Take a seat.
Okay. I'm gonna take a seat, bro. I'm not getting violent with you. I'm talking civil rights, right? I have freedom of speech, right? Okay. Well, listen to the interpediers. Can I get transferred? Can I get transferred by a different officer, please?
Yeah, we're gonna help you with that. The officer's gonna take him to the hospital, or actually no, I think they're going straight to the jail because he doesn't have any medical complaints anymore, and he'll be booked on those charges. All right. So my partner's gonna go take you to the jail right now. You're being charged for assault with a deadly weapon and robbery. Okay?
Assault with a deadly weapon? Oh my gosh.
I wish you the best of luck. Okay?
Been with Okaloosa for about 2.5 years now. I joined Okaloosa because they really encourage proactive police work. They want us to go out there and take bad people off the street to make sure the fine citizens of Okaloosa County are taken care of, make sure that people go home safe at the end of the night. So we saw this car leaving a pretty common spring break area. They've rolled through a couple stop signs, so we're gonna do a traffic stop on them and find out what's going on. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So those stop bar lines, okay, you have to stop behind those. And when I was behind you, you stopped past 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, you got to stop behind them because if you roll out past that and you get hit, somebody's going to, it's ultimately your fault. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Is this your house?
No, I'm stopping here and my friends are going to Uber me out.
Okay, gotcha. All right, can I grab your license, registration, proof of insurance real quick?
Yes, license, registration.
Miss Tara, do you have any weed in here?
No, I don't at the moment.
Okay. Have you recently smoked?
Earlier today.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a medical marijuana license?
No.
Okay. Have you thought about getting a medical marijuana license?
Yeah, I am planning on it. I just haven't.
Okay. You said you don't have any weed in here right now? Okay. I keep getting a whiff of it. Do you by chance, like, maybe you left some in here or something?
There could be a roach or something in here.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Do you have any issue with me making sure that it's just a roach?
I mean,
listen, it's not the crime of the century if you got a little bit of weed in here.
Yeah, no, but I don't.
Okay. Well, you said you might have a roach in here, and I can smell it. I can smell something along the lines of a little bit of weed.
I mean, am I allowed to say no? Or is there like...
Well, so here's the deal, okay? You've told me that you possibly got a roach in here. I can smell the odor coming from in here. You've told me you don't have a medical marijuana license.
So just, no, I think no.
I like to give people the option.
Yeah, no, that's fine. My car's a mess. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead and step out for me. I'm not even going to put you in handcuffs, okay? Go ahead and leave everything that you got in there.
Can I keep my vape?
You can hold on to your vape. Thanks. It's not a THC vape, is it?
No.
Okay.
And my phone, is that cool?
252-1040. I got one detained.
Oh, detained? That's scary.
Yeah, so you're technically on a traffic stop. You're detained no matter what.
Oh,
but
okay.
Listen, if that's all it is, I'm gonna take it. Okay, if I find a little bit of weed, I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna use this as a learning opportunity. Okay, you're not in any trouble. Is there anything else in there that I'm gonna?
No.
Do you know? And I know we've already talked about it. Are you recalling any roach or anything being in there right now?
Yeah, I know there's a roach in there.
Okay, where's it at?
So by the radio, two little thingies.
In the center console? Okay. All right, Miss Tara, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you hang out with this deputy real quick. I'm gonna go take a look. Odor +1. We got a little nugget of what appears to be marijuana right here. Found in the door right next to where the driver was sitting. Hey.
Oh yeah, now I see. Look at what.
A lot of baggies in here. A lot of burnt Brillo pads.
Some spoons used to smoke narcotics, as well as plastic bags with some white powder residue in it that we'll test.
Tara, let me ask you something, okay? When's the last time you smoked crack?
Like 3 days ago.
3 days ago? Okay. That stuff's bad for you, okay?
I know.
How long have you been using crack?
Like a year.
Year?
I don't do it often.
Okay. In Okaloosa, right? It's not uncommon for cocaine to be laced with fentanyl. Okay, and I don't want to see you getting hurt over something like that. Okay?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I know. My friend is in a year-long rehab, and I'm about to go in with her.
Okay. There was a couple different spoons in there. Is it like the ice cream scoop looking one, or is it that's one you smoked out of?
No,
okay.
I don't. I make it with that.
You make it with that. Okay. What do you mean make it with it?
I buy Coke.
You buy Coke. Okay. And you make it in
my friend does.
Gotcha. So is that her bag or your bag?
It's her bag.
It's her bag. It's in the passenger seat. You're the only person in the vehicle.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm running.
At the end of the day, it is paraphernalia, okay? I want to see you getting caught up in something like this. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now what we're doing is we're testing the contraband that we got out of the vehicle. This is one of the baggies we located in the car. It's got some white powder residue consistent with cocaine. Not enough for us to charge her with it. However, it is still paraphernalia. It's still a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. What we're looking for on this test kit is a pink blue color. So that is a positive field test for cocaine. We got blue speckles on the end of the Q-tip right here, mixed alongside of the pink fluids. Tara, I know you said you got caught up in a bad crowd. All right, it's time for you to use this experience as getting away from it, because this stuff leads to harder stuff. I know you talked to my corporal and said that it wasn't hard enough. I just don't want to see you going down a road that you can't come back from. How old are you?
21.
You're 21. We deal with people day in and day out, okay, who started in the same exact spot that you are. And to be honest with you, to be frank with you, most of them are dead by the time they're 40 or 50 years old. Get away from it. Weed? Smoke weed all day. All right. Do it the right way, obviously. Do it the right way. Yes. Go get a medical marijuana license. Smoke at your house. Do that, okay? Because cocaine leads to meth. Meth leads to fentanyl. Fentanyl leads to overdose. Okay. Everything that I found in the car is going to be going with me tonight.
Take it.
Okay. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
I think I might still go out.
There you go. Don't let this hinder your night. Go out and have fun. Enjoy your life.
Some straightforward people.
There you go. Straightforward people. That's what I like to hear. Okay. You're free to go. Have a good night. Okay.
See, y'all be safe.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047. 1047 can transmit on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing ground!
We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown to the seat.
Hey! I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I'm third generation at Central Station as the holder of my family's badge. My grandfather passed down his badge to my father, who passed it down to me. So when I tell people that I'm living the dream, this is actually my childhood dream. I just noticed a fight between two females at a liquor store, and we're gonna go check it out. 1 Robert 32, I'll be out with multiple subjects, 415. Hello, miss. What's going on? What's going on?
They beat me up.
Why'd they beat you up?
My money.
What's up?
Tried to steal my money.
Who tried to steal your money?
All of them.
Who is this? What do they look like?
Both of them on them right there.
Both of them over there?
And that guy, he's my big man's daughter.
What, in the white?
No, the one right there in that car.
This guy right here in the white.
No, we got him. And then this one,
that guy?
Blew me out the car.
Hey, dude, come over here.
Over there.
What's up, bro? You got any weapons on you, brother?
Nah.
I'm just gonna put you in handcuffs real quick, okay? Because she's saying you assaulted her.
I didn't touch her. I don't have nothing on me.
Okay.
I didn't touch her.
Okay.
Y'all can look at the camera.
I did it.
You did it?
Girls fighting. What are you talking about, sir?
Okay.
I know. Do it again.
Hey.
Do it again.
Hey.
I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. Get off me, bitch.
Okay, stop.
You stop, bitch.
Stop it.
Move.
1 Robert 32, I got 2 detained. She got beat up. She's saying he did it and her did it.
Said that was
She
his
did it.
daughter.
Okay.
Don't touch me. Move. Get the off me. What? Ooh, I swear to God, on my clothes.
You got her?
Yeah. Get the off.
Yeah, can you get him, please?
Bitch, on my soul, bitch, you lucky, bitch. Bitch, when I get out, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass. I swear to God. On my soul, bitch. I swear to God, bitch.
Stop.
Bitch, I should have beat you up. I swear to God, bitch, I should have. Oh.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, guys. Want me to go talk to suspect now?
It was 2 girls fighting. That was it. So I don't understand why I'm in handcuffs.
So what happened today?
I just told you. My daughter's out here fighting another girl. I just pulled up because a friend told me she's out here fighting. To stop the fight. Y'all drove by and seen me standing there watching the fight like y'all was. And then you put me in handcuffs.
I only placed you in handcuffs because the lady that was...
She said that's her father and the girl assaulted me. The girl fought me.
Hey, I said, who hit you? And she said, that guy right there and her. That's the only reason why. You're not under arrest. You're just detained.
If I would even touched her, I would have blood or something on my hands. I didn't touch the girl. You can run these cameras back. I just pulled up to help my daughter. The other girl is my daughter.
And bro, that's the thing. That's the
one
thing.
that you was apprehending is my daughter.
And that's why you're not under arrest right now. So, are you pimping out right now?
What are you talking about, son?
I said, are you pimping out right now? Okay. It was a valid question. We're here on G Street.
Okay, but I just pulled up like you guys.
Yeah, we're here on the blade with 2 ladies dressed in skimpy clothing.
That's my daughter.
Okay, I understand.
So please.
I understand that.
And she wasn't in.
And I'm not saying you're pimping her. I'm saying
the other girl, I think they was fighting and all her clothes came off.
What do you think the fight was about, or what did you hear the fight was about?
I don't know. Probably a boy, most likely.
Probably a boy?
Most likely.
All right, well, I appreciate your time, sir. Hello, miss. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on right now?
I beat that girl up. Y'all saw what happened?
Okay, why were you beating her up?
Because she threw my bottle in the street.
She threw your bottle in the street?
Yeah, she was supposed to hit it. She threw it in the street, so I beat her up.
Okay. Did your pops get involved?
Nope.
Okay.
So I don't know why she said that. He did not.
Is that your father?
Yeah.
Your stepfather?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He was just sitting right there. He actually had just got here.
Okay. Why did she throw your bottle?
She asked to hit it. And I don't know why she did it.
She walked up to you, she took a big old swig and then just chucked it in the street?
Yeah.
All right. You think she was tweaking or what?
Yeah, I think she'd be smoking.
Okay. San Bernardino PD is probably going to talk to you, and then we'll go from there, okay? Hey, Deja. Deja, what's going on today?
I don't want to pay her dad.
One more time.
I don't want to pay dad.
You know him?
No. Man, I still
At the motel? At the motel?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys met at the motel?
He said he needs a protection over here.
So he was trying to give you protection?
Come on, I don't need no protection.
You say you don't need no protection?
I'm doing like closing fees.
Okay, so you're working right now?
Yeah, I'm up for him or myself.
Okay, you're
He came to, he got some money.
No, you're fine. Take your time, miss. You gotta get out of this life, okay? All right. Hey, sir, do you mind if I can look at your cameras? Thank you. So here's the surveillance footage from the incident. At a certain point, the victim's thrown to the ground by the suspect. The suspect hit her multiple times, which is demonstrated by her injuries. She had a broken shoulder. She was bleeding on her face. As we can see, there's a female and the male subject who we detained are standing around watching it, not stopping the fight. Thank you, sir. Taylor, you're going to be going to jail today.
I know that. Take me.
For Penal Code Section 243D and Penal Code Section 211.
Come on.
That's going to be assault.
Stop talking to me and take me, bro.
That's battery.
Yes, it's assault and robbery. I don't give a Take me now.
Battery with great bodily injury.
That's why her arm is broken.
Okay. And robbery.
I beat her up. I did.
Okay.
I didn't rob that bitch though.
Is there anything else for our investigation? Okay. Hey, Mr. Williams. The investigation doesn't show that you had any sort of wrongdoing in this. With that being said, there were some allegations of pimping and stuff like that, but those right now at this time are unfounded. If at any point during the investigation that comes out, we might be revisiting this later. They're going to be releasing you from custody shortly. All right. Hey, Deja, when you get out of the hospital, I want you to call this number, okay? It's the human trafficking hotline. It's going to help you out, all right? That way you're not out here doing all this, okay?
I've been a deputy with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office now for 3 years. I was a police explorer in high school at a neighboring agency. I love this job. I love law enforcement. I think my favorite part is meeting all the different walks of life and all the different characters and hearing their stories. All right, we're going to conduct a traffic stop on this vehicle and it's got no visible tag. Hillsborough Razor 210 1050.
Razor 210 at Hillsborough Pine Street.
Hello. Hello. Deputy Almer, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. You know the reason for the stop?
No tag.
Is your driver's license valid?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Do you two got your IDs on you?
I don't have ID on me.
Okay, you got anything with your name on it?
I do. I just got to get out and get it. Lord have mercy. No, but I can give you my social, whatever. I mean.
Yeah. This is your bill of sale?
Yeah.
You got the title for the car?
No, that's why I'm going to the tag office. You're going to get an electronic title. I'm getting an affidavit.
Okay.
Title. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to have to go to
We've
small
been trying to get,
court.
we just got insurance.
What it was, I was going to call you guys, because when I bought it and paid in cash, he won't give me the title.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do is go give the affidavit, and I'm going to take it to small claims court, because he got to give me the title.
Okay.
So look, I mean, we work hard.
Alrighty. Just hang tight for me, alrighty?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I'm gonna pull the driver out and have a different conversation with her about why specifically she's driving an unregistered motor vehicle. Can you step back here and talk to me? All right. So this is what I got, right? This thing's unregistered. You can't drive it. It's arrestable. Hold on. Let me explain.
Okay.
If you were going to jail right now, you'd be in cuffs.
I know.
All right, I would have gone over there and got you. Relax. Let me tell you. Let's get to what I'm about to say, all right? Your two passengers got a lot of drug history with them.
That one's my
all right? Well, she's got a lot of drug. The one in the middle. I know he's been in prison, but he's got a lot of drug history, right? Is there anything in this car that I should know about?
No.
You might
No, there's nothing in the car that I know about.
Okay, can I search it?
I mean, why should I say not?
Oh, it's an unregistered motor vehicle.
I mean, why would I refuse you?
Oh, I'm just asking you.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, because me and my brother's we've been doing tree work in
Okay, so I can?
I don't care.
Okay, perfect.
Why would I say no?
Is there anything in this car that I should know about that I'm gonna find?
No, not that I pick this thing.
I'll be over here, man.
Pick the box. Okay.
Well, I want to know why we getting searched with no tag.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you why he done 36 because this she's got a drug history.
I'm gonna make sure this car has nothing in it, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on your way. And you guys call a tow truck and get rid of this car. Okay? So I just found a needle in here. Doesn't have anything in it, but it's very common with injecting various types of narcotics. Alrighty. So right now I just found in this. It's got the middle passenger's ID in it. And it's wrapped up pretty tight, but it's a crystallized substance, which is most likely going to be methamphetamine. So right now we're going to go place the middle passenger in handcuffs.
No, stop. My arm is not
Stop. Stop.
Wait,
Stop freaking out right now. Put your hands behind your back.
No, I can't.
Put your hand in front of you.
This one. Okay, thank you. Please.
Put your hand in front of you.
Okay, yes, I am.
Stop freaking out. You already know what I found, don't you?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
sir,
well, relax,
please,
relax.
Okay, my arm.
Relax.
Look at
So
my
it's
arm.
in front. Relax.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Chill out.
I don't mean to freak out. I'm sorry.
Chill out.
You just scared out of me.
Because you know what's in your bag.
What bag?
You know what's in your bag. The bag with your ID in it. So stop playing games.
Wait a minute. I don't have an ID. What are you talking about? I don't have my ID with me. Yeah.
Ma'am, just stay over there.
What are you talking about?
So stand up.
Wait, okay, thank you.
Stand up.
Yes.
Do you have anything on you?
No, sir.
right.
What bag are you? I don't have a bag in there. Please tell me what bag you're talking about.
I'm going to show you everything.
Okay,
It's got your ID in it. And we're going to go to the car.
Okay. I don't understand.
Is that your purse?
Hey, sir. There was a
That bag. That's hers? I don't know. Where's that box she was holding?
right here.
It's just electronic ready to get ready. So this is her bag. I don't know. Is it?
Yes, that's my bag.
Okay. Alrighty. So the other occupants of the car just said that this is the passengers who we just detained. And immediately upon opening it, I got more things of paraphernalia and needles in there. So we got that in there. It's most likely going to have some type of thing in it. All right. We got another large bag of a white powdery substance.
Look at that bull. She telling me she quit.
You are being placed under arrest for possession of methamphetamine. I found the bag. Hold on.
Okay.
I found your bag with this ID in it. This is you, correct?
That is me, yes, sir.
I found that. I found the rock-like substance that tested positive for methamphetamine.
Okay.
I found a bunch of needles. All your partners over there pointed out the black bag that you threw on the ground. I searched that. And I found a white powdery substance. And I'm going to wait to see what that tests positive for.
Okay, that's fine. But when did I throw anything on the ground?
That's going to be up to your partners. I got them telling me. So this is what's happening. You're going to to the hospital?
Yes,
but you are going to be
to jail. Yes,
you're
I
under
understand
arrest.
that. But can you? I mean, it might not even help for anything. But I've been missing that ID.
It's going to go with you. It's going to go with you.
Okay, never mind. Forget it.
Basically, she says none of this bag is hers. So I'm going to put it in the car. All the drugs are gone off out of it. She said it's not hers, so I'm gonna leave with it.
There ain't nobody snitched on. He said that y'all said it was a bag. I didn't know. There ain't nobody snitched on you, bro. Okay, people talking to me, bro. How about now?
She's still trying to blame it on you guys, obviously. You got to be mindful of who you ride with.
It's a bit of a long story, but I went through college when I was 18, tried to go through the medical route. I took some biochemistry and decided I'll never be able to do that. And I had an uncle in law enforcement, and he told me I should try it out, and here I am. Well, 13 years later. out to an animal problem call where there's a black and white bull running in the area near the roadway. There's people following it, trying to take it into custody. Looks like we got a bull inside of the roadway. Animal control looks like he's trying to lasso him and take him into custody here. So we'll give him some space. Doesn't have anything about the owner. It's just a bull at the moment. We want to do everything we can to not spook it. Oh, it looks like he's... Oh, they got him. Okay, they got him roped up.
We're gonna try to keep some of the traffic off.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll block this then.
Okay.
I don't know if we should probably get that side blocked.
That's where I just came from.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if you're here now, I can go back around to that
so
side.
I'll block this off.
Yeah.
And just kind of waiting and seeing.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
That'd be good because we're gonna try to keep the bull nice and calm. The owner was the one that just pulled away.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just block this entirely.
Okay.
And if you want to get back that way and block that one, we'll just hold tight until you guys, whatever. And if you need something from us, just hit us up.
Awesome. Thank you. That sounds perfect. Thank you.
Does it belong to you guys?
No, I just started helping him, but the barbed wire, he looked like he was going to come up to me, and I was trying to keep him from going to the street.
Did you get hit by him?
I got hit by the barbed wire.
Oh.
Because I was standing at the fence of the aqueduct, and he was coming towards me, and I was trying to keep my truck right there and try to scare him to go back, and he just took a leap and busted that whole thing open. It came flying at me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then we got him to here?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a mission.
Yeah, he looks like a strong guy, too.
Oh, he's beautiful. Thank God he's tired now.
Yeah. I bet. That's far that he's running.
Yeah.
But we don't know how he got out. He break through a fence or something?
Yeah, he broke, because their fence is right up against the aqueduct. So he broke through the fence and just was able to go right in.
Shoot.
Thank you.
He doesn't try to break free or anything?
They didn't.
We'll just let them do their thing. Yeah. We'll see what their plan is. Maybe he'll just go straight into there. I just don't want to spook him. I think we need another lasso on him.
I was yelling at people, get in your house, there's a bull loose. And they're like, what?
Okay, I think they're going to do that.
Yeah, he's aggressive because look, that's the owner and he's scared of him.
Yeah, so that's the owner.
Yeah, he's scared of him.
That thing.
Yeah.
But the best way would be to lure him in, kind of like drag him into there slowly.
Yeah.
Is what I would think. I got nothing on my belt that will help in this situation. I assure you guys.
Taser.
Nope. Yeah, seems like he might be a mean guy, that bull.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times when these situations happen, we kind of rely on the public to help us because they have more expertise with bulls and, horses and all that sort of things. Kind of sit back, let the pros do it. Oh, it's a lot stronger than it looks like. That's good.
Oh, damn. Babe, you're not going to move quick enough. You're going to break that rope, man.
I'm going to move quick enough.
There he
You're
goes.
not going to move quick
You almost got him in there. Almost got him. Oh, they're back.
That rope, babe, they're pulling it through the...
It's literally just some dudes in the back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, who's going to be brave enough
I
to
know.
go close that?
You
go ahead, sir, go.
Oh.
Do it.
No, you got the ripped shirt.
Come on. Earn that pay. Earn that pay.
Right.
Are you closing the door?
Yeah, they got some backup, but he might take you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. That fence looks really hard to climb.
Yeah, swing that door closed down his ass.
Okay.
Need some help pulling?
Yeah, if you want to grab.
Okay. Close.
Okay. Is it in? Yeah.
Get him in. I was gonna help prep more.
Thank you, guys. The one that tug of war. You think he's gonna be strong enough to make it home? How far do you live?
Right here in the corner.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay. I want to live in a trailer while my family coming. I want to put in the horse truck.
Where are you driving this to?
Yeah.
Right down the street? I'm gonna follow you just in case, because if he knocks it off or does anything like that, okay? So I'll follow you. In. Well, thanks everybody who helped out. We appreciate it. Luckily, nobody got hurt. Yeah. So everything's all good.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kingston. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing grab! We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
Hey! I hate drugs. You hate drugs? Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So I've been with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office for 8 years. Before that, I was in the military. Easy transition coming from the military to law enforcement. Fell in love with how street crimes operates, and so that was my goal as soon as I got here. Learn the street crimes ways. I've been happy ever since. So we got a suspicious vehicle that's at the gas station up here. It's linked to a diesel theft. They fled from units earlier, actively being watched right now, pumping fuel. So we're going to try to run in here and try to grab them.
Hey, watch the car. Yeah. I'm sorry. Whoa.
Cup. All right, if you're not 97, slow it down. We got everybody at 10:15 right now. Yeah. You good? Yep. Car's cleared.
Ooh.
Good?
Yep.
All right, hop up. Stand up.
Stand off.
Good job. Hey, stand up. All right, stand up. Stop being stupid.
Hey, eso no va a aguantar. Cálmase.
Wallet, ready?
Alright, we got it. Stop.
Damn. Yeah, car's cleared.
Does he speak English? ¿Habla inglés o no?
Do you Spanish? No.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Tengo falta de aire.
¿Falta dónde? ¿Al aire? Pero cálmate. He's saying he can't breathe, but...
Tengo falta de aire.
¿Dónde?
Por favor, necesito...
Stand up then.
Tengo falta de aire.
So we got the two 1015s. They tried to get away from us, reverse. We ended up pinning the car. The guy tries to hop out the passenger seat where he was got. And their lookout in this vehicle was also approached by us and arrested.
You need help with anything, or are you good?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
So I saw it first, vehicle description, white Suzuki, the black rim on the back of it, possibly going north on 301 at this point from the previous gas station that they were committing a theft from. As I was going west here on Bloomingdale, ended up scanning for the vehicle here at these two close by gas stations. As I looked into the parking lot, I could see the white Suzuki right there over the pumps, matched the description of the vehicle that they gave. So I told the UCs, hey, confirm that tag. They got in here, confirmed it, and it was in fact the same vehicle that was just committing the diesel theft
Just
down
down the street, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You came in at one point?
So I was on Bloomingdale staging until we had enough units, and then I think you're the one that pulled behind me, right, in the unmarked?
Yeah.
And then when Clarity said they were fixing to leave, that's when they decided to move in. So since I was in the marked car, I went up front, turned my lights on. You could see there was something underneath the car, like it was still actively pumping.
Okay.
And as soon as I turned my lights on, he kicked it in reverse and then ended up back
And
there.
I think that's when Fredo came in and tried to get behind it, but he pulled out in front of him. Jay turned and he was able to stop the vehicle that way.
Yeah, he immediately threw it in reverse, aggressively flying in reverse. He nicked my front bumper as I was trying to get that rear block. He went over the curb, took out the stop sign, and then that's when Prado ended up making him contact with here.
That was a good call.
So basically, these guys were parked over the pumps, taking gas out of the ground. They have the vehicles rigged to suck fuel out of the ground and into these massive tanks. And then they usually work in pairs, so they usually have a car that's on the lookout for law enforcement, and then the other car just parks there and takes as much fuel as they can.
Last week they were doing the same thing down in Apollo Beach area where they got 385 gallons.
Okay.
What you can do with this is you estimate that looks like 50-gallon containers at least. So you got at least either that or 100 gallons. You probably have 200
They
gallons.
look like the semi-truck fuel tanks.
I don't know if that's 50 or even more, but that's at least 100 gallons of fuel right there.
All right. Hey, I got a question, just quick questions. What were you doing tonight?
¿Qué está planeando hoy? ¿Por qué está aquí haciendo eso hoy?
Por ello, por lo que lo expliqué.
I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Por lo que le expliqué.
Pero usted explicó a mí, pero...
Eso mismo.
¿Pero por qué?
Porque yo tenía que pagar. Y ya. Ellos se encargan de otras cosas. Me dejan las cosas ahí, ya te digo, no me quieren dar el número de teléfono. Mi teléfono está ahí, yo se lo dije, yo no tengo porque al final, pero pongo mi familia adelante.
What are you saying?
He's saying that, you know, he's here from Cuba and he's just trying to make extra money and he's got some debts that need to be paid, and so he's committing the diesel theft so that he can make the extra money to pay his debts, trying to help his family.
Okay.
This is not my house. No lujo, no nothing. No fishing.
He's saying that none of the stuff that he has, his possessions here, are his.
I guess whoever he's selling it to is providing everything, so that's why maybe obligated to do the work for him because he has nothing.
At that point, we got the 2 counts of aggravated assault on law enforcement. We got the resist without, the fleeing to elude, the possession of the unlawful fuel bladder, and then the
couple other ones that are pending right now. All right, so just let him know that he's going to go to Hotel ORJ, and we're going to go from there.
Right now, my assignment is a detective with the Gang Suppression Unit. So far, it's one of the best assignments I've had in my entire career as a law enforcement officer. Right now, in my spare time, I actually like to golf a lot. I golf probably once or twice a week. I have a buddy on the agency who's been golfing a little bit longer than me, but he's feeling the pressure that I'm going to be a little better.
So we got some intel that a subject that's known to sell narcotics and sell firearms is in the area of a local shoe store. So we're blocking the car in and just waiting for the subject to get out. We want to make sure that he doesn't get into the car because he likes to flee. So I'm gonna wait out here.
Copy, switching to the main. There he is. Red hat, red hat.
Drop the boxes. I got his other hand. Was he gonna need 2 cups?
You're still in PRCS, correct? Yes.
All right. Don't be weird like last time, man.
I got hernia.
I know you did that last time, and you had like a quarter pound of dope on you. You got any firearms in the car?
No, I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't?
No.
That's weird. What about that Kia Rio?
That's not mine. I went down the street.
Let me see. Get off the keys for me.
I have my stomach out.
All right, get off the keys.
My stomach's hurting, babe.
That's all right. I got you.
He's doing the same thing.
We know you again. Okay.
Watch out.
Pat, stop. He's doing the same thing. He's got something on him.
No, I got nothing on me. I got nothing on me. Go ahead, search.
Grab that bandana under his gut.
I have nothing on me.
Spent like 6 hours a day. Last time.
You got the other side.
Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, I still have a problem, man.
Okay.
Don't. It's like grab that. I'll grab that when you move your foot.
Pat, stop doing that. Come on, let's go.
I'm not.
Let's go, bro.
That's not my first, man.
All right, I got you. Come on, let's go.
I got it.
Let's move to the left right here. Let's move to the left, Pat.
He's got a history of hiding, concealing a lot of stuff. He likes to do it underneath his stomach. The last time, unfortunately, he did it underneath his testicles and had about a quarter pound of methamphetamine. This time, he's got a lot of cash. He was walking just fine when he left the dollar store, but upon seeing us, all of a sudden, he's having a medical condition.
Don't fall over. I don't know if I can catch you. It's only one of me.
I can stand up. I told you that's why I came out of the store. I was like, dizzy.
No, you came out of the store perfectly fine.
I came out of the store dizzy.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get you into the car, and you can relax and sit down. Okay. Don't start all that.
We'll put a second cuff on. Don't.
I'm telling you, from walking just from the store to here, I don't feel good, eh?
All right, we're gonna have you sit down, eh? Come on, Pat. Let's get you in the car.
You also left the dog in your car.
It's not my car. It's not my car.
All right. Dog's going to the pound.
Let's double check on Floyd. Have to. Okay, I'm gonna throw gloves on and just. Hey, I'm gonna reach underneath you.
You can search me. I don't got nothing on me.
Okay.
Just I walked in the trailer park.
Just like last time, you don't have anything on you?
No. I got nothing on me. Walk in the trailer park. Ow. What are you doing? Ow.
Stop, Pat.
Go ahead. Search me.
Did you steal some stuff?
No.
That's how you just carry stuff in your genital area?
Have a seat.
Pat, get in the car.
Pat, get in the car.
Pat, get in the car.
I don't feel good, eh?
Huh?
I don't feel good.
Yeah, okay. You'll feel better in the AC.
Get in the car, Pat.
I'm gonna throw up.
Let's go, Pat.
You've been relatively decent compared to the last couple times. All right? Just sit in the car.
Pat, let's go, bro.
It's over with.
Let's go sit down, bro.
I don't feel good. I'm gonna throw up.
All right, just sit inside real quick.
We have his car keys? Cool.
All right, so Pat is currently detained. We located his car, so now we're starting to search his vehicle. On him, he had a meth pipe in his pocket, and
He had one in the door pocket as well.
yeah, the behavior you see with him is pretty consistent with whenever he gets contacted by law enforcement. He starts claiming medical issues and starts falling out. We got a little puppy right here. He said it wasn't his car. We had the keys that unlocked it. The keys were on him around his neck, so.
There you go.
So we located the Glock. If I'm not mistaken, Pat is a prohibited person.
Multiple times over.
Where was that at?
That was in a little fanny pack in the back seat.
Little Gucci cross bag.
Pat's got a lot of history selling methamphetamine. He's habitually armed when he does so. The last time he tried to avoid being detained by defecating all over himself. So each one of these is about an ounce of meth. It's all packaged for sale. And obviously he's protecting his investment with the firearm here as well.
All right, Pat, what's going on, man?
It comes and goes. It's like,
All right, yeah, I know. Sometimes you fake it to make it. You try to get out of contacting us with that.
It's usually because when you guys rush up on me, it just gives me so intense. You know, I just when I had a bad seizure.
All right, I hear you. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better. You are gonna go off to Santa Rita, all right, to the jail.
Okay.
All right, man. You gotta stop hiding stuff under your sack. What's the deal with that? You don't think people go there and check it, huh?
No, yeah.
Huh? Is that why you think nobody's gonna stick their hands down there and check it?
Mostly just for robbery. You know?
Robbery?
Yeah, people get robbed a lot, you know.
Do you think somebody's gonna rob you of a bottle of oil?
No.
And hide it under your sack?
I stuck that in my side right here because I had too much stuff in my hands.
All right. You know they have bags for that.
Yeah. I didn't even think about asking for one.
Yeah, if you go through the cash register, they'll give you a bag.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, I haven't been feeling good this morning. After I have a seizure, I feel off.
Hey, so you had a good amount of dope in your car, and you had some scales in that firearm, right? I know you tried to hide the keys from me when I was trying to grab them. I know that's your car. What's up with it, man? You still out here pushing dope?
No.
All right. You gotta be cool with that, man. That stuff's dangerous, hurting a lot of people out here.
Yeah, it is.
You know, especially meth right now. A lot of people are getting hooked on that and fentanyl real bad. All right, we're gonna take your dope, we're gonna take your gun and some of your money, and you're gonna go to jail right now, all right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Been on patrol going on 4 years. I had a little hiatus break where I was a narcotics investigator, which was really fun. It was kind of an educational experience to me because I got to learn how to investigate things at a little deeper level and how to talk to people during an investigation. So I ran this tag on this vehicle in front of us, and it's saying that the registered owner has a suspended driver's license, so we're going to get out with it and try to figure out why he's driving on a suspended driver's license. How you doing, sir? Deputy Manager with the Sheriff's Office. You got your driver's license on you? Any guns, knives, weapons in the car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else get you in trouble, big guy?
Yes, sir.
There is?
There is.
What's in the car could get you in trouble, man? Don't reach for nothing. What's in the car could get you in trouble?
Open container.
Okay. What about that pipe right there in the middle, man?
That too.
Okay. Do me a favor, because I don't want to waste your gas. Go ahead and shut your car off. Put your wallet and glasses on the dash. Okay. Is that the only two things that I need to be concerned about? All right. All right. Go ahead and step out for me. Okay. When you get out, just face the vehicle for me. All right. Any guns, knives, weapons on you? Anything on you sharp that could get you in trouble? All right. Just put your hands on the hood. Now do me a favor, okay? I don't know you.
Yes, sir.
While I'm searching your pockets, do not reach off that hood, or man, you're gonna have some problems. Okay.
I understand.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you why I pulled you over, okay, buddy? I ran your tag.
We're done, sir.
You are the registered owner, correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So your driver's license is suspended. Why? I'll explain it to you in just a minute, okay? I don't know why it's suspended yet, but we'll try to investigate that a little further to figure that out, okay?
Earbuds.
Okay, that's fine. Just remain where you are. Don't move, okay? Like I said, man, I don't know you. You don't know me.
Absolutely.
So,
And I don't want to give you any reason to...
Do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back. We get another deputy here. We're going to search your car.
Yes, sir.
You sure that's all I'm going to find is that bong?
Yes, sir, it is.
There's no weed or anything in there?
There is weed.
There is weed? How much?
2 grams.
All right, so we're not talking about a large amount.
No,
okay.
it's personal use.
Okay. We're going to walk in front of my car and go to the passenger side, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And there's, they call it wax.
Is it
weed.
concentrated wax?
Concentrate, yes, sir.
Now, that may be a problem, man. Car 346. Is that the wax you melt and then inhale it? Kind of like over one of those candle systems?
Mm-hmm. I have a vape inside that I use it for.
I feel like you've been very truthful thus far. You've told me about everything.
So you're going to find it whether I tell you or not.
Well, now, I'm going to do a probable cause search, right? Because you already explained to me that there's illegal narcotics in the vehicle. Okay? Today, I'm going to have to take your driver's license, okay? So now you know I'm driving on a suspended license, right? Yeah. Hey, follow. No, I already searched. We're just going to sit you in there for the time being. I'm going to get me some gloves on and check your vehicle. Here's looks like where he's going to have his marijuana and his THC wax. So far, that's all I've gotten. Some tobacco. Ah, so this is odd. It's like empty cigarettes where they can pack, I guess, whatever they want in it. I've never seen that before.
Sounds like too much trouble.
All right, this may be something. Yeah, that's not.
What you got?
That's probably not going to be good. I think that's probably crack or fentanyl.
Yeah.
We'll have to test that. Yeah, it's probably crack or fentanyl. He was down here wrapped up in his shirt. This is a marijuana grinder. I'm gonna test that container.
Okay.
Right now, though, I'm just gonna test it to see if it's testing positive for fentanyl Which you can see here, fentanyl is an orange color, and immediately it turned orange. So that's going to be positive finding for fentanyl, which is a third-degree felony for possession. All right. So the substance in that little container is fentanyl. Tested positive for fentanyl. It did.
That's why I've been sick. I swear to God, I've been sick for like 3 or 4 months now. I had no...
That's why you got to be careful who you're buying these illegal drugs from on the street, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, man, first-hand experience in my line of work, these drug dealers are putting fentanyl in everything because it gets you addicted.
I've been
using it thinking it...
Today.
All right. So here's the deal, man, okay? We're going to go to jail, okay? You got to go to jail. That's a felony charge, okay? I'm going to secure the vehicle in this pet care parking lot. The other stuff, the bong, the mason jar.
One question. Okay. The grinder. Yeah. That was my dad's. Is there any way that I could keep that?
No. Listen to me, man. Look, I understand sentimental value. I mean, when you say it was your dad, was your dad into the dope game too, man? Was your dad passed? I mean, I get it. It was your dad's.
Well, I'm not upset about that. I have a lot running through my head right now.
I got you. Well, look,
I feel like the Lord's really looking out for me.
Well, I'm cutting you several breaks,
I
man.
can tell.
Let me do this. Let me take the grinder. Let me turn it into evidence, and let's get that away from you, even if it was your dad's, okay? Because I don't want you having to, because that's just going to put you in a pickle down the road, man.
It is, and I've been needing to get off the dope and get clean and all these things.
Okay. I don't want to speak bad about your father. I don't know him, so I'm not. But at some point, we've got to break that chain, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just hang tight, buddy, okay? We're going to take a little trip, and I'll see you probably in about 20 minutes.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Team 10. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing ground! We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
Hey! What you gonna do? I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been on for about 4 years and some change now. I enjoy getting into, more the proactive side of things. I love it, man. This is everything that I thought this career was going to be and some more. This agency's been really good to me, so just happy with it. Trying to keep going. I got 28 years left, so hopefully it's just as exciting as it started. We'll see. So about to initiate a traffic stop on this Mercedes. It's got a no front headlight and no front license plate. We're gonna contact him and figure out what's going on and why he hasn't fixed his light yet, which is a problem to be driving with no lights at nighttime, obviously. Wait for this feedback real quick. Car's got no front plate and dark window tint on the front windshield. You gotta be kidding me right now. Copy, it's taking off on me. It's gonna be going westbound Western towards Addison Drive. This car's decided not to stop. He's pulled over at first and decided he didn't want to get out. And set 10, I'm keeping a long eye. It's continuing westbound Halcyon towards Olivia Street. Yeah, we're keeping a long eye on this guy, trying to keep him in our view, get CHP in the area since they can pursue it. CHP is able to chase cars that take off. Unfortunately, there's no want on the car. Even if it was a 10A, we wouldn't be able to pursue it. So CHP is going to take over, hopefully initiate a pursuit on this. They have a lot of units that are in Oakland right now. So hopefully they can set up spikes and kind of assist us.
They're coming right onto High Street. So he's going the wrong way on International.
It's at 10. It looks like he just went eastbound 46th Ave. CHP lost it when he went wrong way. Yeah, went wrong way, so they canceled the pursuit. These guys kind of know how we operate. They understand if they do certain things, we're gonna have to back off from a chase. All right, so at 10, I got a long eye on it again. It's gonna be going north, I apologize, southbound Bancroft from 50th Ave. It's pretty far up there, but if anybody can get ahead of this thing. So Riley's gonna go move into position right now. Try to star chase it. It's a little tracking device that sticks to the rear bumper of the vehicle and allows us to track it. Okay, we have a bunch of units. Looks like it made a westbound turn. I'm not sure what street. We're getting live updates on their location right now. So we're the closest ones there. We're gonna pull up on it and see if we can get this driver coming out of the vehicle. Get away from your stomach. Get on your stomach. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's right around.
Someone take con. I got it.
Set in the car, we got 110.
Go, babe. Car's up there.
Where's that?
Up top.
Up top?
Hey, keep pushing to the car. Whoever this is, keep working up. Car's right there on the corner, still running. Hey, kept reaching in his hoodie pocket, his front hoodie pocket.
Yeah, I got it.
Looks like he's got maybe a half pound of marijuana.
Get another search in the car?
That's the Kia keys. Sush has the Mercedes keys.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he didn't start doing anything too reckless. It gave you guys the opportunity to get in the area. I mean, for him just to, yeah, they said it came back as a match. But for him to you know, cut off for some tree, like, it's a little weird.
Might have a warrant or something.
Well, what's crazy is he's got hella shake in here though, so you never know, bro. This could be a 459 rib crew. They got baggies, Ziploc baggies, scales within the car.
Found one.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of tablets in here. You all good? Not smart to run in slides, bro. Or Uggs. I'm gonna have you come. I need someone to transport.
Yeah. We have this launcher. We deploy it. Projectile comes out, sticks to the vehicle like such, and we're able to track that and get real-time information on where the vehicle's at. And that's how we were able to get this guy in custody.
Well, what's going on tonight, bro? Why'd you, because you originally stopped and then you decided to take off. What's going on? Was it just about the weed that you had in your backpack? Because that's, you live in California, that's not a big deal. What's up with all the shaking stuff in your trunk? Like you got are you associated with like dispensaries and stuff like that? Or are you just like pushing just as like a little side hustle? Because obviously,
it must have spilled out the bag I had.
Out the bag, in the trunk? Okay, I'm talking about in the trunk, because you got like a ton of shake all in the back. Is that where it was at? It was in the trunk before you ended up dipping off? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then. I saw the bag was open in your backpack. I really, this is the first time in my career I've had someone take off from me for just marijuana. You got warrants or something out that you know about that I don't? Nothing? You just tried to kick it today? Yeah. Probably not the best decision, we could both agree. Yeah. All right, bro, I'm sorry we're meeting like this, okay? I wish you the best of luck. They're gonna be transported, obviously, for the fair to yield, and I'm not gonna take you for the weed and everything again. It's just really just gonna be for taking off on us, okay? And then resisting, obstructing, or delaying for fleeing on foot, okay? Yeah. All right, bro.
We'll work the beaches during the day, and once the sun goes down, people start kind of filing back into their rental units, and you'll see big groups of college kids just party hopping, all of them still drinking, doing basically the same thing, just up here in the middle of the street. So we'll just patrol this area pretty much all night. We'll pull his car over because they just about hit some people that were crossing the street, a crosswalk, because he was being impatient at a stop sign. 250, 1050 Louisiana. I'm coming up.
We're just driving home.
Okay. I got you pulled over. I'm Deputy Sprague with Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. Got you pulled over because you almost hit those people going through the intersection back there.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
What's going on with that?
I stopped for them and then they were just walking really slow. So I was like, if you could walk a little faster, that'd be great. And so I kind of just went around them.
Do you want to have a seat and grab your license? And is this a rental?
No, this is my car.
Do you have your registration proof insurance? Thank you. And your paperwork?
Can I have my insurance on my phone?
Okay.
Active.
Do you mind if I hold your phone?
Yeah, of course.
I'm hoping to find something that shows that this specific vehicle, because that shows that you're like up to date on your payments. It doesn't say like this Jeep in particular. Can you find like your auto ID card maybe? Tell you what, I'll give you a minute.
I do have it.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to pull it up other than with my VIN. So, but my VIN is connected to it.
Yeah, so just try and get it pulled up for me. I'm going to go run your license and do a couple things. I'll be right back with you, okay? Hey, guys. Thanks for coming. Nothing. I'm just getting odor of marijuana, so. All fun. Yeah, something straightforward. Just figured I'd inquire about it while y'all were here. Sounds good. There's 4 of them. Right now, I'm not too worried about the stop. You know, I get that y'all aren't from here. It's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
And the insurance, I'm assuming you have your mom or dad must pay for it?
No, I pay for it.
Oh, you do?
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just can't log in. I'd like to talk about the smell that's coming from your car. That's obviously marijuana. Do you guys have marijuana licenses or anything?
No.
Any medical cards? Is there any narcotics or anything in the vehicle?
No, not at all.
Smoking a car today or anything?
I actually do think that one of his friends did come in my car. I'm not sure who exactly. I don't know where. They're not staying with us. But yeah. So but I swear we did not smoke.
Okay. So
for sure. Yeah.
So you're saying that one of y'all just smells like weed? Is
No, not us.
Somebody that was in the car?
Yeah, someone like way earlier today.
I got you. It's pretty strong. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm curious. Would y'all have a problem with me taking a look in the car real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Do you guys mind stepping on that side? Y'all come on this side, and then we'll hang out here on the sidewalk. What's it? Do you mind snagging their IDs and seeing who we got, if they'll give them?
You got your ID on you?
The odor in here is strong enough to where I can smell it outside of the vehicle, so I'm suspicious that there's some marijuana in the vehicle somewhere, although they said that there wasn't. Definitely got enough open containers. Yeah, that's weed. Miss, a word? There's a little roach right here, partially smoking joint.
Like I said, I did not smoke. I'm telling you.
The other issue I'm running into is I got open containers all over the vehicle. Is anybody 21?
No, and I have not drinking all day. So if
why
anyone,
are there open containers at your feet and in the back door and under your seat?
I mean, we had so many people in the car, but I haven't drank.
Who's been driving the car all day?
Me. This is the first time we drove. We went to go get dinner.
I'm curious as to why
everyone has
a hard cider would end up on the driver's side floorboard if you're the only one who's been driving the car.
I'm so sorry.
Do you know who? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Do you know whose cup this is?
I am not sure.
Did he have a beer when he got in your car?
I have no idea. If you want to ask him, he could have. I'm
just curious.
Sure. Sorry about that.
Hey, brother, can I talk to you for a sec? Yeah. Hey, I'm curious. Yeah. Do you know whose bottle this is?
Yeah.
Is that
all
yours?
This right here is mine. Yeah.
Are you 21?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Did you already give your license to them, or did they get your info?
I don't have it on me. I didn't bring it.
Did you give your info to them already?
I did. Okay. Yeah.
All right. There's a roach in the vehicle. Does anyone know where that came from?
No.
No? Nobody?
No.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna learn kind of a harsh lesson today, okay? You're not going to jail or anything, but I'm gonna issue some citations, okay? Just the one that's gonna be for the open container.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm gonna give you a citation for the possession of alcohol underage, okay? I'm gonna seize the joint for destruction, and you guys will be on your way.
Thank you so much.
School stuff, okay. I'm satisfied with that. Here's your license. This is your citation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta knock out his little paper thing, and then I'll cut him loose as well.
Awesome.
Do you mind just dumping whatever he's got in that beer?
Okay.
So you guys went and had dinner?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I actually don't know what the name of the restaurant was called.
Sure, you guys ain't been smoking?
Yeah, no, we have not been smoking.
You're good. Third year coming down here in a row?
No, I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years now.
Oh, okay. 3-year anniversary. Okay.
We just wanted some friends to come too.
No, that's awesome, man. Good for you. Then you have the 90 days to pay the fine.
Okay.
After you're done, they'll reach out to you and they'll tell you how to get your record expunged.
All right.
Sorry about that. Hey, I know you're leaving tomorrow. Just don't get caught again, because we can only issue one. If you get caught again, you go to jail.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for your time. Try to enjoy the rest of your night, okay?
We will.
And keep your car clean and maybe get an air freshener.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Been with Spokane County about 6.5 years. Born and raised here in Spokane. Law enforcement was in my family, so I knew I wanted to do this since I was a little kid. I made my mind up in high school that Spokane County was where I wanted to apply, and so here I am 6 years later doing the job that I love. Like a rattle can gray sedan swerving all over the road, northbound division from. So we're stopping this car. It has no headlights, no taillights, and it was swerving all over the road. And has no side mirrors. 13 were stopped by the Onion. Turn the car off! Put both your hands out the window! Put your hands on top of the steering wheel.
What?
Why are you driving like that, dude?
The lights just went out and everything.
No, not the lights. Why are you driving the way you were? You're weaving in and out of the lanes?
Because the lights went out. I was trying to find.
Because the lights went out. Does that seem smart to you, though, if you have no headlights?
No, that's why I was trying to get to a parking lot.
Okay.
Here's my answer.
All right. Your car is smoking.
Yeah, I know. It just died out fully, right as you guys turn the lights on. Like, it's fully out. See, I took the key out.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
I don't have a license.
Okay. Is this your car?
It's not in my name yet. I just got it from one of my friends, but it's not in my name.
Do you have registration insurance in here for it?
Oh my god.
This thing looks like a derby car, dude.
That's what it's actually supposed to be. I do not have my registration. My friends were behind me. I don't know if they're gonna pull up, but the lights just shut off because we were gonna all pull up to the car meet.
The world's crappiest car meet, or what? Because this thing's ridiculous.
We were thinking that since it looked so bad, that it would get attention at the car meet. And my light thing says that it's fully overheated right now, so that's probably why it died out.
Probably died because you were driving like a wild man.
Yeah, I don't know how to drive manual.
Oh, it's a manual. Dude, come on.
I just learned about a week or two ago.
I think you need more practice.
Oh, I definitely do. We just bought this car off Marketplace for I think $400, and we were kind of using it as our mess around car, like brake stuff and everything.
Looks like it. What's spray painted on the door right here?
I don't even know. I didn't do that one. The only one I did was the back where it says honk if horny.
If what?
Honk if horny.
Oh, you put that one back there?
Yeah.
Cool. Do people honk at you?
I've had it happen once or twice. A little funny when it does.
All right. Well, here's the deal, man. So it sounds like you do have a misdemeanor warrant.
I can show you guys the text I do have between.
Hold on. I'm just going to detain you until we can figure that out. Okay, so go ahead and crawl out.
Because I can show you guys the text I have between me and my attorney.
Okay.
Is that on Tuesday I'm supposed to be going to the courthouse? Here, I'm pulling my pants up.
Turn around. Do you know what your warrant's for?
It's a missed court date for public intoxication. I'm supposed to be going on Tuesday. I have to go into the courthouse because my attorney dropped out.
Okay.
That person right there, that's whose car it was.
You got it from him?
And he gave it to me yesterday. We were thinking if we brought it to a car meet, people would love it because everyone's bringing their nice cars and we're bringing the
and
trashed
then you roll up in
cars.
that. Yeah. I mean, It caused attention.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. Yeah,
He did get attention tonight, so I think it was successful, maybe.
No, not in a good way. It's successful, but not in the right way.
Yeah.
Who's horny?
Well,
the cars that honk at us.
The cars that honk at them.
Is that junk on the front hood?
It is. I didn't put that one there. I did the honk if horny part.
You missed it. His door also doesn't open, so we had to climb out the window.
Yeah, the door don't open.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it for like $300. I mean,
it's a steal.
I'm not going to say that's $300 well spent, but it's $300.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Especially after this.
Smoking and everything.
The radiator recently just got smashed in.
By what?
Like a 78 Ford. We have a really old truck, and on our property, because we have a big property, we like to play bumper carts, basically.
Cool.
This thing was bought in good condition. It's went through hell and back. It's not in good
Did it
condition. No, my friend hopped on top of it earlier and started stomping on it.
All right, man. Well, here's the deal. Your warrant is confirmed.
Yep.
You are under arrest for a warrant.
Yep.
So we're going to go get that taken care of. We'll throw this thing in neutral, get it parked in a spot so I don't have to tow it. All right, man? All right. So to save that kid a tow bill, we push it into a spot for him. He also has a warrant, so he's going to jail for that. It's a real gem of a vehicle. Didn't park.
So what was happening is while I was driving, I was following my friends, and then my car kept dying.
While you were driving?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I would put it in neutral, start it back up.
While you were moving?
Yeah.
You threw it in neutral, and that was the...
It was, I think, one time before you guys got me, and then right as you turned your lights on and I pulled into the driveway.
That's when you started dancing in the...
Yeah, and then that's when it fully went out. It went start for a second, and then I stopped trying because...
Yeah, you weren't going to go anywhere, right?
No way I even could have. That car's top speed's like 60, I think.
Yeah, that's good. My car goes a little bit faster than 60.
Oh, definitely. Cool. You guys got that upgrade.
So you're just going to go to jail for your misdemeanor warrant? You're not getting any new charges tonight. No tow bill either.
Thank you, guys.
Cool. You're welcome.
Best police department out there.
All right. Don't spray paint your next car, okay?
Don't plan on it.
Nobody needs to honk if they're horny.
Fair point. Have a great night.
You too. See ya.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Team 10. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Giant Slayer and God's Chosen, he united a kingdom and changed the course of history. I'm Zachary Levi, and this is David, King of Israel, streaming now on Fox Nation.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Shotgun grab! We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
I hate drugs.
You hate drugs? Yes, sir. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department for about 5 years now. When I was in college, I got my degree in forensic psychology. I kind of, since then, always knew I wanted to be in law enforcement, help people out, use my skill set for the job there. I love it a lot. It's been, I work with a great crew. I work the Parkland area, and you know what, there's actually looks like there's a motorcycle here with no license. He's kind of going all over the place. I'm going to see if I can catch up to him here. All right, he's flying out. He's swerving all over the place. County 444. Now he's turning into this apartment complex here. I got like a little dirt bike taking off on me. We're on 7th Ave East, going through the neighborhood here at 114th Street. That's male. Little dirt bike thing. He's taken off, going southbound through the residential neighborhood. Might be slowing down to stop, I'm not sure. We're heading northbound back towards the entrance. Pull over! Get on the ground!
What?
Stop!
I'm stopped, bro.
Get off of it right now!
Please let me go home.
Get off of it right now!
Are you gonna let me go home?
If you get off of it right now!
Please, bro.
Get off!
Bro, I have to go home. I got off work. My buddy was following me. So
Get off! Turn it off right now!
What are you gonna do to me, man?
Turn it off right now!
If I turn it off, you're not gonna hurt me, right?
If you take off, I'm gonna chase you.
If I turn it off, you just, like, let me go?
And we'll talk about it. All right, he stopped. We're at the entrance. Get off. What are you doing, bro?
I just wanna go home,
I know,
bro.
I get it. Put your hands behind your back. Put your Don't resist. Put your hands behind your back. Other hand now, or you're going on the ground.
Okay, bro.
Other hand, or you're going on the ground.
Bro, I just want to go home, bro.
Stop!
Please. Jail Anthony, bro. Please tell him.
I got one detained. Bro, why didn't you stop?
Because I just want to go home, bro. It's a 49cc pit bike, bro.
I know, you don't have to cry about it. Come on.
I just want to go home. I just want to.
You cancel beaver, just keep one routine.
Bro.
All right, sit.
Oh, bro, because you're gonna take everything from me, bro. You're gonna to me, man.
What are you talking about? What's your name? Let me take this off you.
Take it off, bro. Here, I have to disconnect it. My name is Dorian, bro.
Okay. Why didn't you stop?
I was going to, but I thought you were like trying to pull my friend over. I didn't know what you were doing.
You didn't know what I was doing when I was behind you and had all the lights and sirens on?
If you take it off, you're gonna hurt me.
Huh?
Just take off the visor first. Pull the visor.
Yep.
No, now take it off. Now take it off.
Right.
No, now take it off.
There we go. All right. Jeez, bro. Sorry, I'm not trying to pull your hair out. There we go. Okay. There are kids out in the road. Why are you doing that?
Look, I make sure I did not do nothing crazy, bro. I didn't know if you were gonna do something hurtful, bro.
I'm not gonna hurt you if you stop and you comply.
Okay, well, I did not.
No, I'm not hurting you right now?
No.
Okay.
But what are we gonna do, bro? Okay.
Well, we're gonna talk about this, okay? All right?
I'm a clean record, bro. I just want to go home.
Well, that's great,
bro.
man. Okay. You want to stay with them? We're gonna run them really quick.
Like, what do you want? You want my ID, bro? I got my ID on me. Like, what do you want, man?
Well, you gave me your name. Is that it?
Well, yes. You want my ID?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we'll grab it.
Grab it, bro.
I'll grab it.
I want to get home, bro.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to stop when I try to stop
And
you.
I'm stopping, bro. And I stopped.
Right.
You got me, bro. Okay.
All right.
I didn't run off when you said
yeah,
stop,
you took
bro.
a while though.
Okay, but I stopped for you, bro. I could have kept going, but I didn't. Because I don't want to get in trouble, bro.
2004. He's 20.
I'm in my 3-year-old little sister, my 6-year-old at school.
Nice. Which apartments?
I don't live in a apartment. I live in a house.
A house up on the
All right, man. At this time, you're under arrest. Okay?
What? Why?
For felony eluding.
Felony eluding?
Yeah, bro. When the police are behind you, you got to stop. Okay?
I did stop,
and you're arguing with me over here.
But I did because I didn't know if you were gonna hurt me, bro.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I had, bro.
Did I hurt you?
I've been through some before, bro. Please, bro.
Okay.
Talk to me.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me. Go ahead and stand up for me. You're under arrest.
All right, bro. All right.
We're gonna take this backpack off, okay?
Okay.
You have anything in it?
No, just oil and stupid for my dirt bike, bro. It's insane, bro. You treat me like I was like gonna.
Bro, you were running from me.
Like, why are you gonna treat me like that, bro?
Hey, stop the bike. Come back here with that.
Let him take
Come back here with that. You want to just put him in your car? I need you guys to leave, okay? His friend's got the bike. Yeah, thanks. All right, Dorian. If you see lights and sirens, you have to stop, okay? That's the rules of law. You're riding a bike that doesn't have any license on it.
Right.
Okay, and you're going down a main road, and you're kind of just swerving around. You're having fun. It's a beautiful day out. okay?
You got me, man. I'm sorry that I did that to you.
Yeah, and I'm going through this whole neighborhood with you.
Right.
You're looking back at me. I know I'm following you.
And I got scared and I stopped because I knew it was wrong, man.
I appreciate that.
After a while, I knew it was wrong and I was like, look, dude, I'm not going to keep going. I'm not going to do this to us, bro.
I appreciate that. So I got to write this up, okay? We do have to take you down to the jail. I'll let your bike go to your friends. Sound good?
Thank you, man.
All right.
So right now, I'm assigned to the District 4 Street Crimes Unit. We pretty much handle a wide variety of cases, from undercover narcotics to riot enforcement. Right now, out of a 12-man team, we're down 6 guys, but pretty much everybody that's on this team wants to be here, and it just makes the days go by. It makes the work fun.
All right, so they're parked at a pump, which is going to be on the south side of 7-Eleven.
Right now, our UCs have put eyes on a wanted subject who has a warrant for domestic battery. UC is going to maintain a rear block. We're going to create a front block, pinch the vehicle in, and take the subject into custody.
Hands, Gordo, hands!
Hands up! Don't move!
Don't reach for anything!
No, down. Yes, sir,
Keep your hands where I can see them, boss. I got this good. All right, so basically right now, we took 2 individuals into custody. One of them is going to be the wanted subject that had the warrant. This guy is just going to be one of his friends that was driving him around.
Can I plug my pants?
Hang tight, boss.
Yeah, I'll get some right. Can I just smoke my cigarette, Bobby?
It's kind of a bad idea to smoke a cigarette right next to the pumps, right?
No, I know, but it's just, bro, you.
I got you. I got you.
You know I did you that favor that one time.
Yeah,
bro.
I know what you did for us that one time, man. Look, I ain't got no problem getting you a cigarette.
I got, you know, I already got a warrant. You guys been looking for me, you know?
Yeah. We know.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to smoke with my cigarette because all that.
I got you. You know what? Because you helped me out that one time, I'll let you smoke, okay?
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, boss, we've been looking for you for a little bit. It's just a DV warrant, all right?
No, that's not, bro. Like, come on, man.
Haven't you been with her since the incident, or no? Y'all
drop charges. I got to pay a lawyer. I go to court tomorrow and drop the charge.
Well, the charge is gonna get dropped yet, so I mean, like, that's on her. All right. So here, let's stand up a little bit, boss. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, let's walk this way, all right?
I just want to smoke a cigarette, man.
I got you. We'll smoke. We're gonna go around my truck.
All this is about my warrant?
Yep.
You don't got anything stuffed in your crotch?
No. It's just a little concerning when we pull up and you've got a bag full of tiny baggies with a scale on your lap. You know what I mean?
We saw the ring sitting on top of the
Are you telling me right now that you were simply weighing your ring?
On everything I love.
Why were you weighing your ring?
Because I had just gotten it. I wanted to trade it in for money.
What about the bags?
The scale was actually inside the bag with the things when he handed it to me. So I pulled the scale out, set it down, set the thing down on top of my bag.
All right.
I mean, literally, it happened within matters of seconds. Of you?
Yeah, it was quick.
It was.
It just looks kind of odd. Like, you put yourself in our shoes, like we're the, sheriff's office. We walk up. There's a bag full of baggies and a scale, and there's mysteriously a ring on it.
I told you that.
You don't use drugs?
I have been known to use drugs, yes.
Sure. You been arrested for it?
Yes. Yeah, I work with you guys every day. I work at Tire of Choice. I service all your vehicles. Like, I changed my life around a lot. Guy called me and asked me for a ride. I wouldn't give him a ride. I know he was meeting somebody here, and then all of a sudden you guys.
He was meeting somebody here?
Supposedly. I don't know, some guy.
For what?
I'm not in that business.
Well, it certainly seems like you might be a little bit, man.
And I'm not.
So, is there anything on your side of the car that shouldn't be here? Like,
well, I have a taser.
Are you a convicted felon?
Yeah.
Why do you have a taser?
Because I can't have a gun.
Guess what else you can't have?
Can't have a taser?
No, buddy.
Yeah, so we were searching the vehicle just inside the rear passenger door behind the passenger seat. There's, in plain view, there's just a large bag of white powder and some tin foils where they were cooking it. Looks like fentanyl, but we're just gonna test it and make sure. This is what we were talking about, that little white bag. The design on it is pretty much advertisement showing where it came from. If it is fentanyl, it's a good amount. So when we made contact with him, he did duck down, and it looked like he was either reaching or he put his hands up to his face. So we think it's a possibility that he might have eaten whatever substance that he was carrying on him. So we'll go talk to him, make sure everything's square over there. Hey, just be honest with me. Did you ingest anything? I just need to know if you're gonna die on me. You didn't eat nothing?
I'm really trying to change my life, bro. I go to court tomorrow, bro.
I got you. But I just need to know if, for medical purposes, you didn't ingest anything, narcotic or otherwise, that you're gonna fall out in the back of the car, right?
I don't do drugs.
Okay. That's your final answer?
Yes, sir.
All right, stomp that out.
Can I get a little bit of water?
I'll see what we can do. I don't know if I'm carrying any water right now.
All right.
All right. There.
Thank you, my boy.
Have a seat, boss. Like I said, if you start feeling weird, let us know. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna test the white substance that was found for cocaine and fentanyl. Once I pop the little ampule that's inside, it'll react to the chemical in fentanyl and it'll show that it's orange. For the cocaine one, it'll show blue. And you can see it's starting to turn orange. It'll get more orange the longer it sits here first. It's positive, so this is fentanyl.
So we found a taser in the driver's door pocket right here. He said he had it on him. Obviously you can see the 800 type right here. He also said that he was a convicted felon, so it is illegal in the state of Florida for a convicted felon to possess an electric conductive weapon as such, so he'll probably be charged with it.
So I ran his criminal history in the state of California, and he is a convicted felon. Looks like he got 36 months of probation for possession of controlled substance.
Okay, so altogether, well, obviously he's going for his warrants. He's also got, it's going to be a trafficking case in fentanyl, which carries the minimum mandatory here in the state of Florida. And then the driver's felon in possession of a weapon and conspiracy to deliver on both of them. Or conspiracy to traffic. So, yeah, all that makes sense. It's good stuff.
I've been with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office for almost 4 years now. Best decision I've ever made is becoming a police officer. I've always considered it, and then for years kept coming up with reasons why I shouldn't. And finally one day just kind of realized I needed to go down that path and haven't looked back since. A caller reported saying that he saw a male physically hitting a female out of a truck. History with the truck comes back to this residence, so we're gonna go check on the female. Sheriff's Office.
Hello, Sheriff's Office.
Hi. Dana, what's going on? That's not nothing. What was going on?
My boyfriend just got really mad at me and started just screaming at me.
Okay. Did anything physical happen? Hang on. Dana, talk to me. So, did anything physical happen? You sure?
He just was asking me what was wrong, and I told him, like, I know, like, you're drinking alcohol, and then he just freaked out and screamed at me and just started going off, and I asked him, please stop yelling at me. And he wouldn't stop because it just really triggers my PTSD.
So, he was just yelling at you, nothing physical? Okay. Why were you trying to jump out of the truck?
Because I just wanted to get out.
Of a moving truck?
I was like, trying to wait till he would stop, but he wouldn't stop.
We got lots of callers saying that he was hitting you while driving. So why was he hitting you?
I don't know why. He was probably just really mad at me or something. I don't know why.
Okay. How many times do you think he hit you?
I don't know, like probably like 5 times.
Okay. Where, in the arm, the face?
Just on the side of me.
Just on the side there? Got a bruise right there. Okay. And nothing like this has ever happened before?
Not where he's put hands on me or anything like that.
Okay. Yes, I have one more.
I forgot your name. We've chatted before, though.
This is Ella.
Ella.
I called the witness.
Why would he say that he was just driving and then you start saying that you wanted to jump out of the car and hurt yourself and kill yourself? Because I know we've been out here for similar things in the past.
I don't know, because when we got home, he said he was going to try and get me admitted to the psych ward because I was just upset that he just wouldn't stop yelling at me.
Can't chat with you. Witness said that they noticed the door open and then it shut really quick, which is kind of what got her attention. And then she looked up and she said it looked like he was punching her. And then I asked, well, is he grabbing her? Like, you know, is she trying to get out of the car? And she was like, yeah, he was definitely trying to grab at her hair and stuff. But she's like, it also looked like he was like punching her. I'll talk to Matt and then we'll go from there. Can I chat with you?
Yep. Stay right there for me, man.
What's his story?
Been ongoing like this for about 6 months. He's getting in trouble at work for being late all the time. They're driving down the road. Argument starts. She says she wants to get out of the truck. They're doing about 35 miles an hour. He grabs onto her to try to keep her in the truck. And then they kind of have a tussle at this point. He said his glasses got broke during that. And then he came here.
Her story is that he hit her, she said, like 4 or 5 times. And then I called the witness. She was like, it really looked like he was punching her.
Okay.
So he can go and we'll go from there.
Sounds good to me. Hi, man. You are under arrest for assault. Oh, what? Do you have a cell phone or anything I can grab?
Not on me. It's in my truck right now.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna walk
You
over.
want me to grab it for you?
If you could.
Yeah. Is it the one right here on the seat?
I can't. She broke my glasses on the way out there, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over to my car.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So he's under arrest for assault, 4th degree domestic violence. After talking to her, she's got some injuries on her that are consistent with him punching her. He's gonna have to go to jail today for that. Okay, man. So I'd like to ask you some questions, if that's okay.
I'm sorry. I just noticed your eyes are multicolored. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Yeah.
That's okay. So what seems to be the issue with you guys?
So we just, I don't know. It's just not a good relationship. She's smoked fentanyl, blues. She's on Xans and stuff like that. The most I've done is just, I'm an alcoholic. I got a DUI.
So it sounds like that's kind of what started the argument today.
Yeah, I got a DUI on July 4th. That was the last time I drank until today. After everything went down, I came back home. My roommate just had a little bit of left it before Loco, so I just drank the rest of that. Is she pressing charges on me for this?
So the state presses charges. It has nothing to do with whether she wants to or not. When it's a domestic violence, we have to. When
Even
there's
if I'm just trying to stop her from jumping out of the car at 35 miles an hour?
Between her statement, the witness's statement, because there was somebody driving behind you that saw it.
Yeah, exactly. I was yelling. I was like, people are going to think that I'm like kidnapping you and stuff, right? And
so the problem is the witness saw you punch her. That's kind of where that...
Punch her? You're joking me.
So...
Did you ask her if I punched her?
Yes. So...
Did she say yes?
So... Hang on. So that's kind of where we're at with this, okay?
Oh my God, yeah, we're done. Yeah, just let me get this prosecution done so I can just get her out of my house. Yeah, are you kidding me?
Probably smart, man. I would cut ties.
I was already done. Like I said, I was going in there telling my roommate that I was done.
So today you're under arrest for assault, 4th degree DV, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate you.
You're welcome, man.
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3. Team 10. Yeah, 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing grab! We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit. Hey!
I hate drugs. You hate drugs?
Yes, sir. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So throughout my middle school and high school, I used to get in trouble a lot. At one point, a resource officer sat me down and kind of asked where I wanted to go in life. I had no idea. They suggested the Police Explorer program. So I looked into it, joined the Police Explorer program, did a ride along, and was instantly hooked on law enforcement. Became a cop when I turned 21 years old. Became an advisor of that Explorer program. It's a good way for me to give back and help other kids out that are in the same boat that I was.
We're trying to get caught up to a truck up here right now. He passed us at an extremely high rate of speed, driving recklessly. No tag on it either. This is about to be a chase.
Wow.
He's already running. Look, he's running. Call it out. November 55. We're attempting to overtake a black Dodge Ram on Park Row in Piedmont.
Copy, black Dodge Ram Park Row.
You can show us 10-0 left on River Road.
Copy, 10-0 left on River Road, November 23, monitor. 23 monitor, your response.
He was in the wrong lane about 70 through the town of Piedmont. All right, go ahead and set up sticks. He's coming to you quick. Just past Saluda Drive, still heading towards Powdersville. Light traffic, speed's 80. Watch the stuff in the back.
We're getting six set up right here. I got traffic stop for you.
All right, he's behind a red tow truck. Speeds are 60. Light traffic right now. Passing the tow truck on a double yellow. No other traffic.
What gas station are they at?
I guess the Vigo.
Change the sign.
Number 55.
Got it. Got it. Go, Hunter, go.
Hit the sticks. Hit the sticks. We are crossing over 85 on River. We have 3 units involved. He has hit the sticks with at least 2 tires.
That's a forcible stop before 153.
If we can forcible stop before 153, 56 is primary. A vehicle smoking, he's out 3 tires right now. 56 speeds are under 45.
We have permission to forcible stop.
All right, get ready.
Speed traffic.
All right, we're River Road passing Childers. Speeds are 30. Going into Powers Boulevard. Off-road, off-road. Push bond, push bond.
Put your hands up! Hands up! Get the car, get the car, get the car. Give me your hands, dude, get tagged. Behind your back.
Put it behind your back, dude.
Give me your hand.
Put your hand behind your back.
I got one.
Let me see the other hand, dude. Is he resisting?
No, we got it.
I got cuffs, I got cuffs, I got cuffs.
Going to jail again.
Dang, old Terry.
County, we're 1067.
You need EMS, Terry?
You good, Terry?
Negative.
What's wrong, Terry? I think you good, man. What you need them for, Terry?
Copy, negative.
Get up.
Rolling priority 2 for now. I think he's just out of breath from running from the police.
All right, well,
Hit your head where?
I broke my neck before.
well, let's get out of the river and go sit on the tailgate, all right?
Come on, Terry. Come on, Terry. We just come on,
I'm hurt, bro. All right, where are you
Stand up.
I broke my bro. I think my neck's broke.
All right, well, let's look at your butt.
County, you can upgrade on priority 1. He's complaining of severe neck pain at this point. We are in a creek.
From a prior injury, not this.
I broke my neck before.
Can someone go up there and secure our vehicles?
There's a bunch of guys up there with our cars.
Terry, you've done this 1,000 times.
Why'd you run? What were you thinking, man? I'm just glad you're not hurt worse, man. That could have been really, really bad. You were driving really stupid through there.
Is your truck stolen?
Okay, sir, 495.
All right. Hey, just catch your breath, relax for a minute. We'll talk to you in a minute, all right?
Are you to the point where you feel like we can move you without it hurting you? We want to get you out of this water. It'd probably be more comfortable to not be laying in the ditch. So,
Bro, I'm hurt, bro.
where are you hurt?
I broke my neck before.
Why would you run like that knowing you're already hurt? Why would you take that risk? I'm going to do this so we can make sure you don't have any injuries we can't see, okay? Medics are on the way for you, Terry. When's the last time you used drugs? Very constricted pupils, like very constricted. I think he's on, I mean, I would say opioids right now.
Tell my girl I love you.
Huh?
Tell my girl I love you.
I can't hear you, dude. You can talk fine.
Tell his girl he loves her.
Okay. So we were sitting at River Road and Anderson Street. He came by us completely in the wrong lane, probably running 70 through town back there. Tried to get behind him. He kept cutting side streets. He ended up taking off down River Road. I think we got all 4 tires with the sticks. Master Deputy Ruff pit maneuvered him. He spun out into here. He ended up jumping out the passenger side. Once he jumped out the passenger side, there's a little creek down there he ran off into. Once he got into the creek, he really couldn't go anywhere. That's where we took him into custody.
We're going to search the vehicle, inventory it for tow, make sure nothing crazy's in here, see if we can determine why he was driving the way he was driving to begin with. Maybe he's under the influence of some drugs or something. You can see there's a rifle laying right there. Looks like a .22 rifle. There was one bullet. Not sure why he's got it in there. His nickname's actually Takeoff Terry because he runs every time. He's a big time thief. He just recently got out. Hey Terry, currently you're being charged with reckless driving to failure to stop for blue lights. All right, some things when we first saw you, man, led me to believe you might be under the influence. So we're gonna check that too. You might be facing a DUI charge, okay? And you got a gun, and you're a felon. Good thing is
you didn't kill yourself or someone else.
You're not super hurt. We're going to the hospital. You'll get some treatment.
I've been with the Sheriff's Office for 14 years, currently assigned to our Street Crimes Unit. We investigate robberies, home invasions, and carjackings. We like to pride ourselves getting guns off these streets because a lot of our robbers use guns, obviously, to instill fear in our victims.
All right, so we're going to stop this white truck for speeding and just ran a red light in front of us as well. It's occupied times 2. We'll see what's going on.
This fool better pull up.
Hey, turn the car off. Good, man. What's up with you? Huh?
Give me a weapon.
What you mean what happened? Why are you driving like a maniac down 8th Street?
No, it was my apologies. I didn't even mean it, to be honest. I'm going to my uncle's house to go get a...
You mind putting your hands right here, man?
Oh, yeah,
Just because I can't see.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, honestly, I do apologize. I didn't mean anything, to be honest. I'm really just going to my uncle's house to get a new table.
You got a license, registration, all that?
I do have the license and registration. I don't have... It's just my work truck, so I was just using it because it's the only way I could pick up the table, but I do have my license if you want to go ahead and see it.
How old are you guys?
I'm 19.
19. You got ID on you, man?
I think I do. Yeah.
How about you, man?
24.
You got your ID on you?
Yeah, I'm up to go.
Nobody on probation or parole, anything crazy like that?
No, not at all, boss.
Anybody ever been in trouble before, Santa Rita?
No.
Yeah, I have.
You have?
I think it was, they said like petty theft or something like that.
Okay, nothing crazy. Hey, is there a gun in the car?
No.
No, you sound like you weren't sure about it.
No, honestly, no. I'm sorry. It's just like this is the first time I really get pulled over in a long time, so it's kind of like scares to me. I mean, I'm being honest with you.
You guys all family?
Yeah. It's my brothers. Yeah. We're good. Like I said,
you racing the 300?
I was going to, but at the same time, I was like, it's a hot area, so it was just kind of like the adrenaline. So
I got you.
Like I said, I apologize.
Angel.
Yeah.
You just go jail for no petty theft, man.
That's no, I got stopped like not too long ago, and they told me they were like, you had a warrant for it was petty theft, and then the stolen vehicle.
No, but you've been in jail for a lot more than that, though. You had a lot of history at jail, right?
No, that was like what it was.
Okay.
I just got stopped not too long ago too, and that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless. You said there's nothing crazy in the car, man?
No, not at all, man.
So it's cool if we check the car real quick, man. Make sure there's nothing crazy in the car. If you guys want to step out real quick.
Yeah. Let's go.
You go ahead and step out, man. Hey, go with my partner. Hey, catch him real quick. It's cool if he searches you real quick.
You got any weapons on you?
No.
Mind if I check real quick?
Hey, nothing crazy in the car. What's in the car? What's in the car? Don't reach, but what's in the car?
I mean, y'all gonna find it.
You tell me, man, right now.
You're gonna find it, bro.
All right. Appreciate you being honest with me, all right? Go ahead, step out. All right.
No, I'm not gonna.
All right, what am I gonna find, man? Just be
right there.
Right here?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna just take this off, right?
No, yeah.
Whose is that?
That's mine.
It's yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a felon?
No.
You never been convicted of a felony?
No, never. I've never been convicted at all. I just got it. I'm going to Rita, but then I get cited out or
Gotcha.
court dates. Yeah.
Go ahead, sit down.
You got anything on you?
I really don't.
You ever been arrested before?
No, not exactly.
What does that mean?
Because I got in, this was back when I was in...
long time ago. I think it was DUI.
Yeah, something like that. And then they took me to Santa Rita, but it was just for the sobering tank. After that, they let me go the next day, so... But nothing too serious at all, really.
I'm gonna sit you back down the curb, okay?
No worries.
Watch your phone, so you're gonna sit on your phone.
All right, so when we pulled these guys out, the rear passenger gave me like yeah, there's something. And there's a firearm right here at the door panel. So we'll see what else we can find. Unserialized firearm here. So a lot of these guys are building, firearms here, extended mag. So all the occupants are good, they're clear, no probation, no parole, anything crazy like that. However, the passenger in the back, he has a lot of history for stolen cars, possession of firearms.
This is a ghost gun, so people manufacture these at home. Should I call CPU?
Or just somebody, like anybody, cage car.
You think all three are gonna go?
I mean, if nobody's claiming that door pocket one, maybe.
What was the other one in this satchel?
Yeah. Hey, whose is that second one in that door pocket?
It's mine.
It's yours. Can you stand up? Let me holler at you here for a second. Let's go in the shade over here.
Sorry, bud.
All right. So I know you kind of told me kind of what's going on in the car already. And you were kind of straightforward with me.
Yeah.
But so you're going to be placed under arrest, right, for possession of that concealed firearm. Luckily, you're not a convicted felon.
No.
However, I do want to ask you some questions. You ever handled firearms before? You ever got caught up with a gun before?
No.
No?
No.
Sure?
Yeah. They try to say I did, but I never had. They took me in for a gun warrant one time, but they ain't never find the gun. That's why I was like, I didn't understand why.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's up with the one in the door pocket, the second gun?
Oh, I don't know.
So I asked, and then you try to take the heat for it, right? Because I know you're trying to be a homie, these are your brothers, right? But like, what can you tell me about that second gun, man?
I don't even know, to be honest. I'm like,
you don't know?
I don't know.
All right, so you got nothing to tell me on that gun, the other one?
Well, it was mine.
The second one?
Yeah, it was mine.
You don't take it? You gonna take the heat for that one?
Yeah.
All right, Angel, you're gonna go for possession of 2 concealed firearms in a car. My partner, he's probably gonna transport you to Rita, all right? Appreciate you talking to me, man. So you guys are good to go. Go pick up your daughters.
Yeah.
And then maybe have a family powwow or something.
We will, trust me.
Luckily, he took the heat, but just know that all 3 of you could have gone for that second gun.
So I've been working in this job for about 9 years now. There's a lot of different hats that we can wear. Oftentimes when we go to family disputes and disturbances, sometimes they just need a neutral mediator, and then they can end up resolving things between themselves. Right now we're headed towards a family dispute, sounds like. Sister showed up at the other sister's house and wants to go inside to visit mom, but they don't want to let her in, so they're calling us to see if we can help.
Me and my son want to visit her and make sure she's okay. I just talked to my mom on the phone. She's like, let her in, I want to see him. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be going out of the country and I want to see my mom and give her a picture, that's all.
Okay, so you're invited by your mom?
Yeah, my mom just said to let him in to come visit her. Okay. And she's refusing.
Why doesn't she want you in there?
Oh, that's a good question. She's like, oh, everybody's on drugs. The only person on drugs is my sister. Okay, me and my son want to go see her. That's all.
Do you guys not get along? Is that?
She basically got restraining orders on me and my little brother, and she basically took my mom and her money, and they bought this trailer, and, and my sister's. It's all about the money.
Well, mom says we get to go inside.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to that girl real quick.
Yeah.
You guys want to just hang out here by the car? We'll come back and talk to you.
Yeah.
You're with her, I'm guessing? Yeah, you guys can just hang out by the car.
It's like my mom's old, I'm going to be leaving in a month, and I'd like to see her and give her some pictures.
Angela?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
That's my sister, and I love her, but there's drugs involved. I took my mom, and I have her. She's in a safe place here. I have asked her repeatedly not to come here. She can see her mom. I'm not trying to keep my mom from her. My mom has a phone. There's Zoom. There's all kinds of ways that she can see and talk to my mom. She's just not welcome here.
Okay. Does your mom want her to go inside to visit her?
She misses her kids. This is a safe zone. We don't do drugs. We don't have that kind of crap around here.
Just trying to figure out a way to resolve this peacefully, but if we're here and just her comes in to see...
If just her comes in, I don't know who she's with.
A couple other guys, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I have asked her to follow the rules and she can't do it.
Okay, so are you fine if it's just her that comes in to see?
If it's just her and just Austin, yes.
Okay.
My mom would love to see them.
Okay. I'll let her know that she can come inside.
Okay, at the front door.
Okay. No one's in trouble today, so you guys are okay.
I know. Shoot, sorry it's not no drama for you guys.
Oh, it's all right.
Just that's me right now. I'll pee in a cup for you right now.
All right. Yeah, let's not do that.
Just follow the rules and you'll be fine.
Hi, I'm going to be going out of the country and I just wanted to give you this picture. You're going out of the country too? Yes, I'm going to Thailand. Thailand? Yeah. But we were just out in North Dakota and that's me and my boyfriend doing the old Western pictures, Yeah. So I wanted to give that to you. We'll meet him some other time.
When are you going to Thailand and leaving there?
September 11th. I know. But anyways, talk to this guy.
Do you even recognize him? He's big. Let me see your face. Oh my Lord.
He's handsome too, isn't he?
Oh, he looks so good.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I remember him as my little baby.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. I'm just glad you're, taken care of, and I was just worried about you. I love you, and
I love you too, honey.
And I'm sorry about stupid drama for family, but families, nobody's gonna stop me from seeing you. I don't care.
Don't let him do that, honey.
No, I love you, Mama.
So much. I miss all my kids.
I know. And it's really sad that, stupid siblings are trying to be stupid about it. They can't hold you hostage,
I miss you so much.
At least you do now.
God, look at him so good.
I know, he's going to have Yeah, maybe next time, because I'm going to come back and see you still,
Okay.
And hopefully the stupid stuff doesn't have to happen because,
Yeah.
Anyways, but I love you very much.
I love you too, Jeannie, very much, and I love you too, Austin.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Nicole, yes, I don't know what to do.
Right down the street.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you guys all good?
Yeah.
Remember, honey, you can see Mom. I'm not trying to stop you. You just have to follow the rules and follow me.
Whatever you say.
Okay. Thank you very much.
She was happy she was able to see her mom. I guess she's leaving for Thailand soon.
Who knows?
So, yeah, well, that's what she's saying, but it sounded like that was her main goal today, was just to see her mom before
and I
she
didn't,
left.
and I didn't want to not let her see her, but the whole thing is my mom's here, so I think from now on, she's going to have to bring somebody with her, like you guys. I had to find out on my own. Yeah, Mom?
Is that who you talking to?
The policemen are still here.
Police?
Hello, it's just me. I'm with the sheriff's department. There sounds like there's a lot going on in the family, so we were just here to make sure everyone's okay. And
all she wants to know is that her kids are okay, and that we all get along and be happy. And that's all I was trying to do from the very start of it.
That's reasonable to me. Okay, man, will you take care? Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Chat with you more out here. Yeah, no worries. Best of luck to you guys, and just call us if you need us. Okay. Sure, I have to come out.
Thank you.
Okay.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kings 10. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing ground! We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit.
I hate drugs. You hate drugs? Yes, sir.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Get on the ground! Get on the
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I think there's a lot of benefit in riding in a two-man unit, especially when you have, my partner, Deputy Kelly, and I, we've been in the same academy class. We've worked together on patrol for a long time, worked together in the jails. 4 eyes are always better than 2 eyes, and especially on traffic stops and things of that nature, He can see something from a different point of the vehicle, and I can see something from a different point of the vehicle, and vice versa.
So we saw this vehicle. They don't have a front license plate. Driving a little erratically, so just gonna do a traffic stop on them, make sure they're all good.
I'm taking him in to pull over. He might have TY, guys. I'm kind of failing, dude. Let me get up to the car. Can you roll your window down? Can you roll your back window down for me too?
Hey, have them do the passenger window when they can.
Hey, and the passenger for my partner, please.
Huh?
Can you roll the passenger down for my partner? Hey, how's it going, Deputy Bogger, Assembly and County Sheriff's Department. So the reason why I pulled you over, you have no front license plate in the vehicle.
Oh, I have no front license?
Yeah, can you roll that window down for me, please?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
My bad. All right, so look,
Do you have a driver's license?
No, I don't, sir.
Is there any reason why? You going home?
Yeah.
Okay, hop out from real quick. Let me talk to you real quick.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
No, brother, just hop out and I'll talk to you. Okay, step out of the car.
Huh?
Step out of the car for me, please.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Do you have a firearm in the car?
No, I don't, sir.
So what was that picture I just saw?
No, it was just...
Okay, well, do me a favor. You don't have a license, so please step out of the vehicle for me.
Wait, sir, why I gotta step out?
Because you don't have a license. Please step out of the vehicle for me, please. I'm going to tell you one more time. It's a lawful command. Step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
Look, no, I'm saying no. Like, it's no probable cause. Like, what is probable cause?
You don't have a license. I asked you if you had a license. You say you don't have a license. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
Do you not have a license issued to you? Dude, get out of the car.
Wait, hold on, stop.
Get out of the car for me, man.
Please, stop, please.
Hey.
Just hop out, bro.
Come on, not a big deal. Get out of the vehicle.
Stop. Right now, it's it's simple stuff. Don't turn this into something that don't have to. You just gotta go with the pro. Don't make.
I'm not trying to ruin your life or anything like that, dude. Just step out of the vehicle. All right. Come on this way, Kelly.
Yeah, wait.
Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
Sir, I'm not gonna ask you again. Step out of the vehicle.
Hop out, bro.
All right?
All right.
Step out. Go ahead, step out. Come on, man, step out of the vehicle.
Ooh, I'm not. Just hop out, bro. Please.
Open the door, dude. Hey, open the door, please.
Wait, you gon'...
No, I need you to open the door, man.
Wait, stop.
Let's go. Call it out, Kelly. He's gonna have a gun, dude. Oh, he just bottomed out. TC.
Looks like he TC'd.
Right here.
We're gonna be just north of Foothill.
Get out of the car! Get off the ground now! Show me your hands! Get on the... Put your hands on your back!
Go ahead, bro. I got hands. Get cuffs. Get your cuffs, bro. I got hands.
Relax,
bro.
Relax. You're good. I need to get the handcuffs.
You're good.
I can't go right here.
You're good, bro.
That's why.
You're good.
Here, watch out.
Just get the cuffs on first. We're gonna be just north of Foothill. He TC'd on Albertson's parking lot, just north of Foothill on the west side. You got anything illegal on you, bro? Hey, yo, listen.
Med 2, go ahead and roll medical.
You have anything illegal on you, bro?
All right. Roll him to the side. Roll him to the side. Roll him to the side.
Search him real quick.
There's a gun right here. Fire. Hold on. Gun.
We're good right here. You got gloves, bro?
I don't.
All right, help me search him out, bro. Finish the rest of the pants. We'll be code 4 out here, man. We can slow anybody down and lift the marker.
He didn't want to exit the vehicle. There's probably a reason why. Kind of figured that. When he was talking to me, he had a picture of a gun on his phone. And so gave him lawful orders to exit the vehicle. Attempted to get him to exit the vehicle. I tried to open the door, and that's when he took off. A pursuit ensued. He collided into this tree, a traffic collision, and a firearm was recovered in his pocket.
Can I grab it?
I told you, dude.
I know. Gracias. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's clear the car.
Yeah. You're able to open the trunk?
Yeah, let's get him up.
Lift you up.
Hold on, let's just
help me.
Just leave him here.
Leave him here for medical?
Leave him here. Have medical clear this floor right here, and then we'll shoot that for the
backpack. It's a green backpack.
probation card down at the bottom too.
Probation?
So they just ran him. He's currently on probation, and then he has priors for felon being in possession of a firearm as well.
We pursued, and I saw him bottom out right here at this intersection, and he ran right into this tree. And then when we came up, he was concussed and tased. Got him on the ground, patted him down. He had a firearm in his left pocket. Okay. And then now they're saying he's on probation, so. And you're good? You guys are good? We're good, Kelly's good. And that's it, yeah.
So this is gonna be the firearm. And then he had the fully loaded magazine as well with it. They were on him pretty quick, and at that point he gave up, so.
He's being transported to Pomona Valley due to the traffic collision that he was involved in. Then we're checking internally his brain and everything. He did seem like he might have been a little concussed. We're waiting while he's there at Pomona Valley until he's released, and we'll go ahead and book him at West Valley for the firearm.
Well, good work, guys.
Thank you.
I'm glad you guys are safe.
Thank you. Well, Raymond, you're going to be charged with felony evasion, felon in possession of a firearm, and felon in possession of ammunition, okay? And we'll be going with you to the hospital, okay? And I'll explain to you everything that's going on, all right?
I grew up in a house where my dad was a deputy, and he always shared with me the best parts of the job. I think that's pretty awesome to be able to have listened to my dad's stories when I was growing up, and then now I'm out here going to calls with my coworkers and kind of making my own stories along the way that I can pass along. We are on our way to a possible burglary in progress. Unknown amount of people. Sounds like they kicked in a door to a basement and can be heard possibly breaking items in the basement.
At the south side.
South side? Is that where the door is?
Yeah.
Ready?
To the right, that goes into apartment. To that. Another door then.
He's on the north side there.
This is the Green Bay Police Department. We know you're inside. Come out with your hands up. Do it now. One at a time. Come outside with nothing in your hands. This is the Green Bay Police Department. Step out with your hands up. Do it now. This room's clear.
What was this one?
That's apartments. It's locked. It should be locked.
Okay.
I say, yeah, we step back out and calm down because this is too congested up in the area.
I don't know your name. What is it? When the canine comes down there, it will bite you.
Flushing all our dope.
Yep. Destroying evidence. Watch out. Watch out. Hands up. Do not move. You move, you will be tased. Do not move. Do not move, Lindy. Have her step up. Lindy. Step up. Come here.
Step, forgive us there for a second. She's supposed to
step up with nothing in your hands.
Who's got cuffs?
I'm gonna go hands.
Step out. Hey, step out. Get out.
Why am I getting arrested, huh?
Step out.
Lindy?
Lindy,
get on
Lindy,
your stomach. Lindy,
get out here.
on your stomach. Get on your stomach or you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your arms behind your back.
I don't have cuffs.
You hold there.
What's wrong?
You are under arrest.
For?
You're trespassing.
Yeah, this house trespassed too much in my life. This house trespassed me. I seen a real demon in that basement.
You need medical? Do you need an ambulance? Can we get a car pulled up?
Yeah, enough cars pulled up, you dumb cunt. Shut up!
Bring your feet up. Go to your knees.
I am on my knees.
Stand up.
Okay, you told me to be on my knees.
We're gonna walk to this car.
Okay, all right, let's do it like that. Let's play out moves.
Okay.
I'm the mother.
Hi, Lindy. Do you remember me? Hello.
I need it for this woman. She's a beautiful woman.
Okay, come
want
on.
her on this side or that side?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just get her in the car.
I'll charge up.
Step in.
I promise you, I'm gonna get y'all where I want.
Can you sit in the car for me? Sit in the car for me.
Lindy, sit in the car for me.
Lindy, can you sit in the car?
Let me distract her.
Come on. Sit in the car. Sit in the car. You're okay.
Look at me. Look at me.
Lindy, can you lean back for me? Thank you.
Hello. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Yes. Okay. Okay. Stop talking.
She's saying that there's nobody else in the basement with her, but right now we're not sure, so we're going to bring out our canine, and our canine handler, Officer Salzman's going to deploy our canine to assist officers with safely clearing the basement to make sure there's no other suspects down there. You want me in there?
Police Department K9 unit. Now stop now. We'll be searching with the dog. When he finds him, he will bite you.
This is clear all the way through here that I can see.
Okay, we're coming around in front of you, okay?
Oh, wait, is this all connected? Can you see my light?
Right, so this is that room that my legs going up.
Okay, very small room. Right, just take it, I'm gonna go right. Clear. I'm not really sure what she was doing. Looks like we had a faucet turned on and there's some soiled underwear. Looks like we have some drug paraphernalia over here on the floor. Yeah, I would say. So yes, we have a stem, used tin foil. Not gonna lie, that was probably one of the creepiest things I've seen. Crawling up the stairs like that.
Straight out of a
that was like out of a horror movie. Like vacant stare. Yeah, you don't see stuff like that every day. Lindy, you're going to jail for criminal trespass of dwelling.
Hey, they told me multiple times I had no criminal trespassing. They keep the door unlocked. I was down there, and this place. Oh.
Hear me out.
It's kind of funny.
So obstructing because you didn't listen to us to come up the stairs right away?
I listened right away.
I know, but
I was scared of you guys, police. I came up, I had no weapons on me. You guys are
but you know
still
what?
great.
We still got our job to do.
Amazing,
okay?
right?
And then you have 2 open cases.
Hill?
You have 2 open cases.
Why you do not know?
Hey, you have 2 open felony cases, so you have 2 bail jumpings, and then you have 2 misdemeanor bail jumpings.
No felony, right?
2 of them are felony cases, so it's just bail
For
jumping.
meth and possession of paraphernalia.
That's kind of where we're at, okay, Lindy?
Okay.
All right.
So I joined Pierce County Sheriff's Department about a year ago. There's so much diversity in the calls. One time we're dealing with a suspicious vehicle, and other times we're dealing with family issues. Actually, it looks like we just got dispatched to a domestic fight. Looks like it's verbal right now. It doesn't look like anything's physical, but these things can escalate, so we'll go and check it out.
Do you need a downtown car to meet you there?
Sheriff's Department. Hi, I'm Deputy Thompson, Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Are you okay? Do you mind stepping out? Is your husband home too?
My fiance.
Okay.
Can we go and talk to him?
Let's go. All right, Crystal Lynn, sorry. All right, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's going on today?
We had an argument, and one thing led to another. It escalated.
And it escalated?
Yeah.
Okay. At any point, did anything get physical?
No.
Did he prevent you from calling 911? No?
No, he was actually daring me to call 911.
Okay.
Like, I'm calling 911 because I was trying to get my kids and go to my mom's.
All right. Have you guys gotten into these kinds of arguments before?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. And how do they typically end?
This.
Like this? What do you think we can do as far as a resolution today?
I don't know. Him almost losing his life to drugs is too much.
Yeah.
I need him to acknowledge the fact that he did this,
Yeah.
He needs to take accountability and stop blaming other people.
Yeah. What kind of drugs does he take?
Meth.
Meth?
Yeah.
Okay. Has he smoked any today at all?
No.
None today?
No, he's on dialysis. I think he learned his lesson.
When was the last time he smoked meth, you think?
July 10th. He's a hothead.
In July.
All these years, I think I'm just tired of just having to just keep quiet.
Yeah.
You know? So when I finally have to, you know, stand up for myself.
Yeah. That's good. That's good that you're doing that. All right. You might just sit still. I'm going to go talk to your fiance.
There's an issue about her.
We've been together for quite a while.
Ooh, we catch you guys right at dinner time?
Oh, yeah, you did, actually.
Nice. We were just talking to your better half out there. She just wants to grab the kids up for the night because you guys have gotten into some sort of like an escalated argument, right? There's no physical or anything like that, right?
Just for the night. She said she's taking my kids away. You tell me you're gonna leave my ass and you're gonna take my kids away. You don't got no custody. You don't take my kids. What I work for, everything. Okay? I revolve my life around my kids. I sacrifice time away from them to support, work, and all that. You slap my face that that they deserve better than me. You got me up.
Okay.
When I'm the one that put in all this hard work, but all you done is complain. I got a house and you complain. All you do is think about yourself and your emotions.
Sure.
And I'm the person.
Well, I get it, man. I get it.
No.
But from what I can tell, you seem to be like have a little bit elevated.
I'm a verbal guy.
Sure. And you're allowed to be that, right? I get that. Okay, you're not committing any crimes or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
Going for 14 years.
14 years?
Next end of this month.
Okay. So in a perfect world, what's the best resolution for tonight?
We both go see a couples therapist or whatever, counselor, and lay off all this stupid ass issues and try to work on ourselves, which I'm already been trying to do. I'm trying to keep level-headed about everything. Okay, like I said, I know my mistakes.
Sure.
I know what I've done.
It sounds like she's doing that. Is that something that you're doing too?
I just, look, you don't need to tell me that I up, that I fell off the wagon.
So from my understanding, you've been sober now since like July 10th, right?
Yeah, because I mean, like I was working on myself.
Yeah.
And then it was the worst withdrawal ever. No one understands that I went through. She should have, but if anything.
Let me ask you this: do you guys still love each other?
Look, we do, but I mean, I do. But,
okay.
You know what I mean?
You can't answer.
That's up to her.
Sure. You can't answer that
because I can't. We gone this far. All I think about is our future. Make sure my kids have a better life than I did. Gotta think about college. One's talking about car. Like she's not even there yet.
Yeah.
Like all but.
Okay.
I got a little shopaholic already.
So if we leave here tonight, what's gonna happen?
Like I had enough time already to like just calm down. And as long as like we're not trying to try to push each other's buttons again, we already know what to do.
If she decides she wants to go over and stay at her parents' house tonight,
she could go ahead and take them. I'm just saying you're not gonna
keep you from them.
Yeah,
I get that.
To bring them back.
Yeah, that sounds understandable to me, right?
And it's my kids' decision too. I'm not gonna get.
Of course.
Plus, they like to see their grandma. I'm not gonna take that away from them.
Well, we're gonna get out of your hair. I'm gonna go ahead and see if she wants to get the kids and skedaddle on out of here for the night.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Just spoke to your fiance. When I was first talking to him, he did not want you to take the kids at all, but now it's sounding like if that's going to be the best solution for the night, he's more than willing to do that. But he doesn't want to feel like you're taking the kids away from him. It's not that situation, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I did tell him.
Yeah.
We gotta see a change because this behavior.
Sure.
2013, 16, 2020, and then now.
Yep. Yeah.
There has to be a change.
Yeah, and it has to happen from both of you.
Yes.
And it sounds like from whenever I was talking to him, he was the one that mentioned to me about couples therapy and getting counseling. So I think that's a big step for you guys to be able to make, and I think that's something that you guys absolutely should entertain. I hope the situation gets better for you guys, okay?
I hope so too.
All right. Thank you.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop killing ground! We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit. Hey!
I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I'm a detective with the Alameda County Sheriff's Office at the Eden Township substation. Started out here on patrol. Now I'm in the street crimes unit where I like to, learn as much as I can. Part of our job in the street crimes unit is to go out and be proactive in the community. That can lead to taking large amounts of guns and drugs off the street that can prevent a lot of violence in our community.
So this blue Charger in front of us, it's got expired registration and tinted windows. We're gonna stop it and talk to the occupant, see what's going on.
Good.
557 break. We got a blue Dodge Charger taking off on us, northbound Ashland, coming up to East 14. So this Charger that we tried to stop just fled at a high rate of speed. It's going northbound, northbound East 14. Yeah, that one. I don't know where it went. All right, we're not in pursuit. So air support is over the vehicle now. So again, we tried to do a traffic stop on this blue Charger. It took off on us, and air luckily was in the area. We're gonna hang back, let them do work. Want was traffic. Dark blue Charger, tinted windows all the way around.
Copy. I believe I have it 14th at International. Made the north turn on the International, 14th. Turn for northbound International 14th. Making the U-turn in the middle of the street here, where it looks like passenger door is open. Maybe a Hispanic or other female. Looks like some type of bag or a car seat of some sort. Black top, black pants. She's walking into a building. And the vehicle is away south on International. Hispanic or other female wearing all black walking into a building. Vehicle south on International, past 17th.
So our air support is still trailing this Charger that took off from us. So we're staying back a little bit. We're trying to get some resources lined up to maybe spike this Charger. But we're staying loose enough in the event we need to apprehend these guys if they foot bail or this car crashes or something. So we're staying loose on this thing. We'll let air do the work.
South turn on the Penniman. Still continuing south on Penniman. Looks like he might be taking the curve in front of Penniman. He's backing in under a tree. Looks like he's out. He's walking southbound on Penniman. And he's coming out towards High Street. And it looks like he's going to be a Hispanic male, black shirt, black shorts with a white stripe, black shoes.
West on High Street, so that way. So the driver of that blue Charger parked the vehicle under a tree. Right now he's on foot near a gas station.
North side?
North side of the street. There he is, right there.
Get him.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get down on the ground, put your hands behind your back.
Chill out. No, I ain't doing this, man.
Hey, what's your name, dude?
Huh?
What's your name? You look familiar.
Me?
Yeah, what's your name?
I don't know you, bro. Check that pocket. 557, he's detained. We need someone to get back to the car. Go to the location of the car again.
Stop reaching. What you reaching for?
This is just falling, man. No, not reaching. That's it, man.
What's your name, man?
Andres, man.
Andres? Dodge keys. What's in that blue Charger? Where we gonna find that blue Charger?
No, man.
Huh?
Nothing, man.
Nothing? That's your car?
No, man.
Huh?
There's nothing in the car, man.
I'm saying that's your car? Andres, it's over with, right? So let's be real. What's up? Have a seat. Yeah. Hey, Andres. Bro, look at me. You think that's cool? You know how many people you endangered right now? Are you on probation parole? Or is that your girl? You ain't gonna talk at all or what? Only question I have for you, because I don't want no kid getting hurt. Is there a firearm or a gun dumped anywhere that I need to know about?
I don't know, man.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know, man.
I just don't want no kid finding a gun.
I ain't got nothing, bro. Okay. But I got.
Okay. I'm just worried about kids. Look, you see all these people and kids, man? I just want to make sure no kid is going to find a gun and hurt themselves.
Look, the car wasn't registered. That's it. I ain't do. Cars didn't have tags, but that's all it was.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to pay for that.
Appreciate you. All right, cool. I'll see you in a bit. So air support followed the car here, front of this address, and they trailed him to where we detained him. My sergeant searched the car. He said there was nothing in his car. It was clean. So the female that was in the car with him was dropped off somewhere in Oakland. So I'm assuming whatever he had, if he had anything, he maybe handed it off to that female, and she was never found, unfortunately. But I'm gonna see if this key fob starts this charger, right? It's gonna link more evidence to say it was him or not. Yep. So this is the fob that was found in his car. Starts the car. You know, just another piece of evidence to link that we got the right guy. So he'll be going to jail for that, and I don't know, who knows where this female is. Hopefully she's okay. Hey, so Andres, we checked the car is clean. So I know you kind of touched on it a little bit. You said the reg is expired or something. Or is that the reason you ran? Like real talk. Like,
I ain't got no registration. I ain't got no license, so you feel me? It would have been the same anyways.
That would have been actually just a ticket. Like, do you think it was worth endangering that many people, man? Because he was driving like a maniac. When I talk to people, when I pull people over, if they're cool with me, hey, here's a ticket, or maybe I won't even give you a ticket. Like, hey, just get a licensed driver, and then you're on your way. You feel me?
All right.
So, like, I'm placing you on arrest for reckless evading, and then you got no license. I could have given you a ticket for that. We'll take you to Rita. You might get cited out. You might just do your 8 to 10 hours or whatever, and then you be on your way. All right.
So I actually grew up watching law enforcement shows with my mom and my grandparents. Even as a kid, I was really inspired by the way the officers handled themselves in the shows, and it became a big motivator, a big inspiration for me to get into law enforcement. Fortunate enough to work for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, where we have a great command staff, we have great deputies. We have a really strong team here who's out to protect and serve the community. So we're going over here to an address off of Isabel. The resident at the address has a felony warrant reference to a traffic citation. And when we drove by the first time, somebody was sitting in a vehicle in the front yard. So we're going to go by and see if it's him sitting in the car. What's happening, boss? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Deputy Armstrong with the Sheriff's Office. Do you live here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name, boss?
Dustin.
Dustin, will you step out for me for just a second? Talk to me. Don't reach for nothing. Don't you reach for nothing, brother. I'm
not trying to reach.
Don't reach for anything. Step out of the car.
I have a warrant?
Yeah, don't reach for anything. Come out, put your hands behind your back. What are you reaching for, man? You just reached over into the center console.
I was watching him.
Stop.
I'm not trying to. What do I have a warrant for?
You have a felony warrant for driving while license suspended, habitual traffic violator.
Yeah, no, I tried calling them.
Okay. Separate your feet for me.
Okay.
Hey, look at me in my eyeballs. We're done. Like, the hard part's over.
Okay.
So I want you to take a breath. Look at me in my...
You just scared me. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, I'm the police, man. You don't have to be scared.
Well, no,
look at me real quick.
Yeah.
What did you just throw, or what did you just reach for? Be honest.
Be honest. I threw a pipe down the front.
What kind of pipe?
It was a pipe.
A bubble?
No.
Crack?
It was a broken pipe, yeah.
Is it a crack pipe?
Yeah.
Okay. You got any rock on you?
No, sir.
Any rock in the car?
No, sir.
Okay. Where did you throw the pipe?
On the floorboard.
Okay. Will you just grab his cuffs for a second? Hold on to him real quick.
I'm not
just relax.
going nowhere.
I know. Relax, buddy. Relax. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
What's going on?
Well, I'll explain it to you in just a minute, ma'am. Give me just a second, okay?
When's the last time you used?
Earlier today, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so he's actually got some rock on the seat. So when I walked over here, he said he threw a pipe, and I can walk over here and see that there's actually some crack cocaine right there on the seat. So in addition to the felony warrant, he's going to be charged with a possession of controlled substance, and then when we find that pipe, also possession of drug paraphernalia. So this is going to be what he threw. He said it was a broken pipe, which it is. It's a glass pipe with burn marks and Brillo, which is commonly referred to as a crack pipe. Threw it over here in the passenger seat. So the oxy and the methadone bottle's empty. He may have already ditched them or used them. Hey, Dustin, I want to talk to you, but I want to talk to you kind of over here. Let's put him up against the car. You're good. Just relax. What I want you to do, I want you to take a breath. Okay, we're done. It's all over. Did you know that you had it? Now! No. Get out of the car!
Honey, leave it. Get out of the car.
No, yeah, now you're going to come back over here. Put your hands up here. I got to make sure you didn't get his drugs out of the car. You have any? Did you get anything out of there?
No, I was turning it off, sir.
Go over there and stay where I told you to stay.
Yes, sir.
If you come off the stairs, I'll take you to jail. Do you understand that? I'm laid back and I'm cool. Don't make me not be those things.
Oh, I'm good. I'm not coming off the stairs.
So here's where we are. You've got the active arrest warrant in Hillsborough County. Sure. So you're gonna have to deal with that. And this is where, look at me real quick. Let's talk like humans.
Yeah, sorry.
So when I walked up, what were you doing?
I was just sitting here with my lap. I wasn't smoking at the time, but
so there's something on the passenger seat. What's that?
I thought I smoked that.
What do you think that is on the
crack cocaine.
Okay. And then where did you throw your pipe?
On the floor.
Who is that lady right there?
That's my wife.
Does she know you have a habit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does she know and you know that it's time for you to get clean?
Yeah, Tuesday, actually, I got somebody coming. Well, if I get out of jail.
Okay. Well, and let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Will you throw him in your car and do DP3 and then we'll go, just come back. Miss Lady, let's have a chat. And what's going on with Dustin right now?
He's got a severe addiction problem, and we're trying to get him help, but he just keeps going back and back.
What's he addicted to?
Crack cocaine.
Do you know how much his habit is? How much he's using a day?
A couple $100 has to be.
A day?
That's what it's...
Holy cow.
I'm broke.
Yeah, he definitely did not tell me that. I'm not going to go tell him you told me. That's a lot of crack.
I'm just surprised he's still alive.
Is that like a day and night type of thing?
And I deal with it. He drives me crazy because when he's on the I'm cheating, I'm lying, I'm not here, I'm doing this. He wakes me up in the middle of the night. The crack monster did. That's what we call it, the crack monster.
The crack monster. Wow. Does he refer to it as that too?
Mm-hmm.
What's he like when he's not on crack?
He's the best. I've been with him for 22 years.
So he's a pleasant guy. No issues. That's very sad. So here's what I'd like to do. I've got him calm. We've been having a good conversation. I'd like for you to have a positive conversation with him. I'd like for you to have a conversation where you guys talk about rehab, about how you're gonna help him through this process, how badly he needs this, and let's see if we can get him in a better mindset before he goes over there to the jail. Does that sound fair?
Mm-hmm.
Come on out here for me. I got somebody that wants to talk to you, big guy. You can turn your feet out here. Let's have a family chat. What we got to do to get you clean, Dustin?
Really, I made the call, baby. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed up here, and then when I asked for services, remember you're supposed to be coming Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just mediate this for a second because I want to get you over there. Let me ask you the most important question I've asked you so far. Do you love this lady?
Always, man. We've been together our whole lives, pretty much.
Ma'am, you love that man?
Till death do us part.
Okay, so then let's just all agree that we're going to get through this together. We're going to move on to some rehab. We're going to get straight.
Grew up in Spokane Valley, where I was part of the Explorer program with the Sheriff's Office. I've been enlisted in the Marine Corps and came back to the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, where I've been on patrol for the past 5 years, part of the drone program, part of the Honor Guard, and I am now a field training officer. We're making contact of a wanted individual that's believed to be inside of a residence. Hi, it's the police.
What's going on?
Hi, is your name Alfred?
Yeah.
Hi, you have a warrant for your arrest out of the state of Idaho.
You're
Go ahead and place your
kidding
hands
me.
behind your back.
You're kidding me.
Oh,
well, can I get dressed?
We'll get you your stuff in just a second.
Come on, you guys. I got a dog, baby
hold on.
puppy.
Hold on.
I got a baby. Be careful.
His shoulders team.
Come on. I wasn't expecting this.
We're going to be booked into jail and released, okay?
I've already been there in the state of Washington. Yeah. Now, come on. I got a puppy in my bed.
It'll be all right. You want me to go feed the dog?
Well, I need somebody to take care of him. I need to call somebody.
I'm saying you're probably going to go to jail and you'll be right back out.
But this is going to be hours.
No, this is Washington. You want me to go feed your dog?
Am I going? Where am I going? This is
Step on down.
This is embarrassing.
This is take care of your dog. You got a phone or somebody I can call for you? come help you out?
Why don't you guys come in and let me? I'm not going anywhere.
We're the police, man. If we tell everybody with warrants they do that, they shoot us.
Dude, I opened the door in respect to you gentlemen that are doing your job.
What's your name?
My name's Alfred.
Alfred?
Okay.
I'm Dan.
Okay,
Do you want me
Dan.
to go help your dog?
Yeah, and Dan, I'd like to call my granddaughter or stepdaughter.
I can work through that stuff.
Did you have shoes for you, Alfred?
I just got myself undressed to get in bed with my dog and relax for the night. I get up at 4 in the morning.
Hey, Alfred,
we go in and grab your shoes.
Can they go inside and deal with that, or not?
Can I go in with you guys, please?
I'm not gonna let you do that. Can they go inside and do that, or no?
My God.
So you can get shoes?
I got no prior warrant.
Alfred, we're not talking about that right now.
Hey, I'm not in here looking for kilos of cocaine. I just want to go feed your dog.
My dog is fine. He's in his bed, gentlemen.
It's gonna be $100. What's you like a granddaughter or something to call?
But I gotta get her number off my cell phone that I got, but I don't use a cell phone.
You just said you don't have a
I got
cell
a track phone and I have not used it for 2 years.
Can I go grab it, please?
Oh my God. Why don't you guys come in with me? You guys
Alfred, can they go inside or not?
Yeah, I got a dog in there and I need help because I'm going to have to have somebody come and get the dog.
Okay.
I'm going to get the phone number.
So they're going to go inside. I'll explain to you.
I opened the dog.
We don't have anything to do with this. This is the state of Idaho issuing a warrant for your arrest, okay? This is not a new charge.
This is clear back in January. Why wasn't this issued 90 days prior after?
You're asking the wrong person.
I know, Mr. Ball, you're doing your job.
I am only the officer here that was made.
What, sir?
Where's the phone?
It's in my bedroom. That's why I said, let me come in with you.
I'll grab it, okay?
Wait.
We don't have anything.
Explain to him.
We don't have it.
Where do I explain?
Actually, you just grab the phone that's on the table right by my light.
Okay.
That is my regular landline phone, and can I please call my wife who's in Florida?
Yeah, we can probably do that.
We can arrange that. We can arrange that. You're being cool with us. You're being cooperative. But like I said, when a judge signs a warrant for your arrest, we don't have any leeway when it comes to that stuff. I don't. What was the initial incident? What was the initial incident in Idaho?
The initial incident was I left the casino. They accused me of being drunk.
Okay.
I wasn't. They chased me all the way to Rockford. After I left the casino.
Why didn't you stop?
I stopped in Rockford after I saw their lights coming, but I didn't go crazy and speed or anything. I was going 60, 65 miles an hour with Rockford. And when I entered into Rockford, about a quarter mile before I got to Rockford, the bridge that goes into Rockford, coming from the casino, I saw the red and blue lights. So I stopped right in the middle of town. At the stop sign, put my hands on the dash and turned off my truck thinking they're after me because they did warn me if I left, they were going to chase me.
Okay.
All right, I got a phone, I got a wallet, I got keys, your dog's doing
Is
good.
the home phone going to work outside of the house?
Yeah, he's got the, I know you're like 25 years old, you don't know how this thing works.
Well, I don't.
Here we go, look at this.
My clothes, but this is embarrassing. You know.
We're trying to make it as unembarrassing as possible.
That's fine. Find Becky first. That's my stepdaughter. She's right up the street. But, okay, call her first.
Okay, ready?
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
This is Deputy Spiewak with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office.
Please, come on, you guys. So you would actually kick my door in?
You have a felony warrant for your arrest, yes.
And why wasn't I sent anything in the mail by the state of Idaho?
So I don't work for the state of Idaho. I don't know.
Becky's going to call somebody. We're going to leave. She wants to leave the back door unlocked. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, all right. Okay, Becky, I think that sounds great. Thank you very much.
Ready to walk, Alfred?
I wish I could get my pants on.
I can't do that. Let's turn around and walk out so your neighbors aren't staring at you. This is going with you. Let's go.
She's my dog.
Alfred, let's go.
Where's your patrol cars?
Walk out straight and then to the right.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Alfred,
he needs to
Alfred.
I need my door unlocked.
He is going to to do that. I do appreciate your cooperation. I really do. I really don't want to. I'm glad we didn't have to knock down your door.
Future canine doggy here. Hi, how you doing, buddy? One of my compadres is gonna fill your water up here. There we go.
Here's some treats.
Oh, we got. Is that cat food?
Nope.
All right.
Some biscuits.
Come here. You're gonna have some. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna call it quits at that. Yeah. All right. All right. Your nieces and nephews will be over here in a little bit. Yep. All right. Good dog. Good boy. Well, I think that should do it.
Right. Is all of his stuff with the dog good to go?
I gave him a little biscuit bone and some water. He's in the living room. He's good.
Yep. He's in the living room.
I put him in the living room in the thing so you can have some more light.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your guys' help.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Yeah.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Getting 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Shotgun ground! We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit. Hey!
I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I have been employed with Hayward PD for about 15 years, roughly 10 of which have been as a field training officer. So Hayward is a great city to work for. There's unfortunate crime like every city, but the people in this town are very supportive of the police, and it's been a rewarding career.
Are you working at Eden Youth, sir?
So there's reports that this guy that's at a convenience store was acting weird, like he had a gun. We're gonna make a stop to see if he has a gun on him. So I guess he dipped out into this Eden Youth Center over here.
Someone says you got a gun. You don't have a gun, all good. Put your hands in the air. All the way in the air.
Quit reaching in your waistband. Put your hands in the air.
Just hands all the way up.
Put your hands up. Quit reaching around. Stop reaching in your pockets. Put your hands in the air.
Turn around. Turn around. We got less lethal.
George 27, we got one who's not compliant here. Hey, stop where you're going right now. Hey, get your hands in the air now. Turn around. Turn around. George 27, we got one who's get on the ground. Hey, get on the ground. I'm gonna tase you if you don't get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
All right. Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your head.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
It's in my waist. It's a BB gun.
George 27, he said he's got a BB gun on him.
You gotta listen.
We got one.
Okay? I'm listening. You weren't listening. And we don't know if that BB gun's a real gun or not. Someone said you pointed it at him.
The store.
Okay?
There's a
yes.
camera.
What are you doing?
Watch out, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. Copy.
We have one this man.
I'll continue searching him.
Yep.
72-hour lockdown, right?
So, like I said, we got this call that this gentleman was inside the liquor store, acting suspicious, reaching around in his waistband. Someone said that he had a gun. We show up, he's not compliant. We had to use the less lethal shotgun on him to get him to comply. We search him, and he has a BB gun on it.
I called 911 because this dude, I left my phone, bro.
People were calling 911 on you because you're pointing a gun at him. We don't know if that gun's real or not.
I didn't point it.
What's real to me?
I didnn't point it.
That's
I
not what
put it on
they
the
said.
counter.
They said you were pointed at him.
I know what they said, but I didn't point it. I put it on the counter. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get on my side. I'm
on the side.
Let me go home.
Get on your
my hands. My hands. I can't sit on my hands. It's going to hurt.
Okay.
My hands going to hurt.
Gotcha. You got him? Yeah. There you go. All right. Fidel, stand up. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Bear with us, and then we'll get you where we need to get you.
Where am I going?
It sounds like you're probably going to go to the Hayward Police Department.
I can't get the cuss word.
In a little bit. We'll figure it out.
Put your feet down.
My feet is down.
All right.
Okay, so do you want to tell me what happened?
The black guy came to the store and he takes 3 beer and 2 bandanas and he put on the counter and I said, can you pay? I ring it up and I tell him, can you slide the card? And he
he slid the car like this doesn't work. And I tell him, can you do again? He said, I cannot do anymore. I have no time. And he pulled out the gun. He said, you see this one? I can take everything behind the counter. And don't talk to me like that. I said, whatever you want. He said, put in the bag, hurry up, and I'll go. And I put in the bag and he left.
And you saw the gun?
Yes, he put it in the counter. And he said, you see this one?
How did that make you feel?
It scared me.
Yeah.
I back up. I said, hey, go ahead, bro. That's like very, he's like drunk. He can shoot you right away.
Yeah, he's gonna go to jail, and I'll get you your goods back, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
I appreciate your time. All right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Hey, Pierce, tell me what's going on. Why is it that you had a gun in your waistband?
I placed the gun on the counter in front of the counter, right?
Okay,
After a long conversation.
Sure, why'd you do that?
I was in the store trying to make a purchase. They wouldn't allow me to make a purchase. I called my mother to make sure that the money was there. My mother told me it was there. They still wouldn't let me make the purchase. I'm standing in the store. I'm arguing with the clerk. I'm arguing with the manager. I'm trying to make a purchase. My mother just sent the money. I have the card. I haven't spent money yet.
Was you putting the gun on the counter a threat, or try to get them to coerce them into giving you what you wanted, or to use the money?
No, it was not.
So what was the purpose of putting it on
Because
there?
I was in the store trying to make a purchase. They would not allow me to make a purchase. I had money on the card. I slid the card. You can watch the camera. I slid the card trying to make a purchase.
Okay.
I told my mom I cannot go home until I make the purchase.
So did you hear us give you lawful orders to put your hands in the air?
Sorry, 54,
And you didn't do that. How come?
298.
Because I was laying on the ground peeing.
You're laying on the ground peeing?
I was laying on the ground right there peeing on the ground.
Okay.
Because I saw the police around the corner, and I was like, hey, get down. So I got down, and I was like, oh, I'm almost home. I was like, oh, snap, I gotta pee. So I laid down, I peed, and your man shot me 2 times with the shotgun.
Okay, so you're under arrest, okay?
I'm in jail, right?
Yep.
Am I going to John George or jail?
Jail.
John George?
Jail.
Hayward jail?
Hayward jail.
Frank 26.
On Jackson?
Or leave John 20.
Well, on Winton.
Come north for
But
the
Winton?
Yeah.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
I need medical attention. These cuffs are too tight.
Okay, I'll call him out here again for you, okay? All right.
That was a great job. We're actually heading to the hospital right now to get him cleared, and then we'll be en route to the PD.
Good work, Ball.
So I've been with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office for approximately 4 years now. I'm currently assigned to the District 5 Street Crimes Unit, where we get to tackle some of the real issues in our county related to gang activity, narcotics activity, and felony offenders. And we get to target some of the real issues that are occurring within our county and in our district. All right, so we got a vehicle that's kind of driving recklessly. It's off of the roadway, failing to maintain its lane after just leaving a parking lot. So we're gonna see what's going on with that driver. Occupied 2 times. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm wondering.
My child.
Wondering what? You feeling all right, my friend?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, so the reason I'm stopping you is that whole time out there on Kingsway, you were drifting to the right, to the left, failing to maintain your lane. Hey, do me a favor, don't reach for anything. All right, what are you doing? I didn't ask you to grab anything or anything like that. All right? You're failing to maintain the lane. Are you okay? You have anything going on, medical issues or anything like that? You under the influence of anything?
No, I just got pulled over last night by the same exact officers.
Well, do you have your license, registration, and insurance?
I absolutely do. Did I fail to do a turn signal?
You failed to maintain your lane of travel. You were swerving to the right and to the left, failure to maintain a lane.
Remember what we read earlier? It's the exact same thing. I need stuff out of there. This is my mother's vehicle. Here's my license.
No, what do you want me to grab?
And then do you have ID as well, ma'am?
She'll show you her ID. She has no warrants. We have nothing to hide, man.
All right, perfect. I appreciate it. Ma'am, if you could just lower your passenger side window. My partner's there on the passenger side. He's going to hang with you guys for a second while I just run everything and make sure everything's good to go. So right now the driver's making several furtive movements while my partner's up there. Looks like he saw something that was in plain view that the driver tried to just conceal in between the seat real quick. All right, brother. Do me a favor, just for right now. I'm gonna have you step out the vehicle. All right?
So what?
Because you're on a lawful traffic stop, and I'm requesting you to exit the vehicle, and I'll explain to you outside the vehicle. All right, go step out.
Can I get out?
You can stay right where you're at, ma'am. All right, so real quick, turn around for me.
Is this for... You're being detained. Relax.
You got that arm?
Pulled me over for swerving on the road, I thought.
Yeah. That was the initial probable cause for the stop. And then while you were here, my partner, who was on that passenger side, clearly saw you continuing to duck your right hand down in between your seat and your center console, continuing to make several furtive movements, trying to conceal your right hand and trying to conceal whatever it is you were trying to place in between your seat and your center console. So based on those furtive movements, we're going to conduct a probable cause search of your immediate area there where you were seated. Walk this way for me. You're being detained right now. You're not under arrest. All right, go ahead, stand right here. And there you go, clear as day. Inside the empty Nesquik bottle, he was trying to stuff the methamphetamine and what I'm going to assume is fentanyl. Based on my training experience looking at it, we will test it to confirm. Right now, you're going to be placed under arrest. I'm going to conduct a search of your persons. Is there anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me? Any needles, any knives, anything in your possession that I need to know about?
That's not even my vehicle.
Okay. Is there anything on your persons that I need to be concerned about before I conduct a search?
No.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go ahead and face the vehicle for me. Swing your feet in for me.
White powder, probably fentanyl. Since I went fentanyl there. Right underneath the driver's seat where he was sitting. Meth and some paraphernalia here. It's a hypodermic needle, some clear plastic baggies, consistent with methamphetamine.
And that's a positive indicator, presumptive positive results for methamphetamine as we had suspected. Right there, turns blue, got a positive result there. Yeah, so the liquid inside the vial is starting to turn orange, which is a positive indicator for fentanyl. And then the syringe, which will be drug paraphernalia, which he will also be charged with.
I had given my friend a ride earlier, and I don't know what he left in the vehicle, but none of those drugs are mine in that vehicle.
Well, that container was directly next to you, right where the seatbelt buckle would be, in your seat, right behind your back. Okay, and like I explained to you earlier, my fellow deputy observed you making several furtive movements, tucking that bottle behind your back.
I didn't know there was anything in that bottle.
So what about the baggie of fentanyl that was underneath your driver's seat? The clear plastic baggie with the fentanyl in it.
Again, I didn't place any fentanyl baggies under the seat, in bottles, in center consoles.
All right, well, you'll have your opportunity to explain that in court. Right now, you're being charged with 2 counts of possession of fentanyl, 1 count of methamphetamine possession, as well as 1 count of child neglect. And your mom's going to be on her way to pick up her car.
So I like to be pretty proactive whenever I'm out on my shifts. I like to drive the neighborhoods, kind of hit the problem areas that we have. Recently, there's been some decent vehicle burglaries in the area. Some squatters sometimes in some of the unoccupied houses. Currently going to a boat fire, but it looks like it might be a little bit more than a boat fire. That's some pretty big flames. So they're saying that it's unknown if there's people still in the house or not, so we're gonna see. We're probably gonna have to evacuate a couple people. We made it 423. The house is on fire.
Hey, is anyone inside? Is anyone inside?
I don't know.
Peoria Police, can you hear me? Peoria Police, can you scream? Can you hear me? I don't know if anyone's inside. It's hot. Yo, Ramirez, we'll start, get those people out of there. We'll get the whole cul-de-sac out of here. Yeah, if you guys could just go back. Hey, get them out of there. See if anyone's over there.
Had a stroke, so I don't know how mobile he
If
is.
everyone could just keep the road straight, clear for fire, would appreciate it. Just, it's getting really hot. Hi.
Oh, shoot.
That's on fire. I don't know if you guys want to leave. They're gonna do their best to try containing it to there. Just giving you the heads up, okay?
Okay, we'll get it going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Is that, there's no one in there, right?
No, they got out.
Okay, and then you guys are here?
We're here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, where's the fire hydrant? 233. Looks like it's starting to spread to the east. So this person had a stroke. We don't know. They believe he's in here, not really mobile. So we're gonna see if we could get them. Should we just hop it just to see?
Check that. Maybe that's the one. There you go.
Peoria Police!
Keep everybody himself.
Hey, the house is on fire! Go, back is on fire.
Good job, guys.
House is on fire.
All right, just get it.
No, I didn't see anyone in there.
Okay.
All
right, I'll let fire know.
Yeah. That was close. I was in there. It's on fire. I don't know. We're gonna have to force. I don't know.
I don't know if anybody's
I don't know.
there.
Yeah, we have a backside. Yeah. I went inside. I cleared most of the east side, but I couldn't see the living room area. So there might be someone here.
That's what we're trying to go to.
Go ahead.
So I gained entry through this window right here, but just know that the fire is right there.
Your tape's clear.
Yeah, you're good.
You all right?
Yeah. So once I got into the room to the east, it was just fully engulfed. I couldn't see here. I didn't see anyone down because they said he had a stroke. So I don't know. That's bad in there. So the moment that I got into this room right here, I could see most of it, but then that's when I started noticing the fire. I was like, oh geez. So then I wasn't able to clear right here, the west side.
Good.
He's not in there. Once I made it through the back, I started clearing most of the house, but then I saw the fire in there, like it had actually spread in there, so then I I jumped, I started running out because he was about to come inside. So I told him, nah, just start getting out because he just started popping in there. So a couple houses were lost, but unfortunately, no one got hurt. That's the biggest thing.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3. Thank you.